Can you see me? Oh, I'm over here. Hey, I'm over here. Hi. So, happy Tuesday to everyone. All of you. Hi. It's Tuesday, September 13th of 2022. Isn't that great? Middle of September already. Why? So, the song that we're going to do tonight is by one of the women of music who I adore and love, the late and great Donna Summer. But all of you have to get up. You have to get out of your chair, take your boots off, put on your flip-flops, and start dancing. You know why? Because I know you're a bad girl, maybe even a bad boy. Maybe you're not either. That's right. You could be good. Toot toot. Hey, beep beep. Are you good or bad? Toot toot. Hey, beep beep. I'm bad. That's right. Who likes disco? Raise your hand or your foot. Everybody, here we go. Bad girls. Talking about the bad girls. Yeah. Bad girls. That's right. Talking about bad girls. Yeah. Everybody, see them out on the street at night, walking, picking up all kinds of strangers if the price is right. You can score if your pocket's tight. Don't be tight, honey, but you want a good time. That's right. You ask yourself who they all are. Like everybody else, they come from near and far. Whoa, I am not doing the Donna whoa. Oh. No way, I'm not. That's right. Bad girls. Talking about the sad girls. They're sad. Sad girls. Talking about bad girls. Yeah. All right, that's enough. You know what I mean? Like, I love Donna, and I am not going to disrespect her any longer. I can't do it. Even though, dang, I would go Looney Tune on that song because I love me some Bad Girls, but Donna Summer. I love her. Hi, hold on. All right, don't electrocute me. No! Ah! I'm afraid every time. Every time I get concerned when I plug and unplug and let's get the chur. Everybody, what is going on? Hi. Oh gosh, it is hot. He's like, I'm taking out the air conditioner. I said, sure, it's fine. Just take it out. It's okay. I hear. Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. Why? Just hold the phone, okay? Thank you. Where is it? I can feel it. I can't see it. I hate that. Hold on. Oh, I got it. I got it. Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday.
You want me to open a window in there for you?
No, because I have a feeling like the rabbit will come in. I invited the little bunny rabbit inside, and he said no.
Okay.
Well, so let's say hi to everybody. Hello, Scott and Carol Jean and Kathy Waddle. And oh my gosh, she might go see Sammy Hagar on Saturday. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Mark is here somewhere. I don't see him, but he's here. And Candy and Luzia and everybody. Oh my gosh, Kurt, how are you? I don't see him, but Scott said hi. Oh my gosh, I almost had a burp. Let me tell you about the weirdest dinner. Before we proceed, everybody, I hope you had a great weekend, but I got to tell you about the weirdest dinner I made tonight.
Weird.
And you ate nothing, and I'm so mad at you.
No. I had a sandwich. That's what
Dude, I made food.
Well, I did.
And you're like, yeah.
No. I had a sandwich, and then what did I do after I had the sandwich? I took a nap.
Kurt just called you old Al. So anyway, all right. He apparently doesn't.
I had a sandwich and I took a nap. That's what old Al does.
So this was the weird. Now I don't cook weird. I usually make, a full-fledged meal. Tonight, today's one of those weird days, like my stomach, it's fine. Like I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine, but I just don't feel like myself today. I don't understand, but I'm fine. I'm totally fine. And
Oh
so
my
I
God,
said,
you'll be fine.
I'm going to make Market Basket frozen french fries, but I didn't have enough. So I mixed them with Ore-Ida tater tots, the frozen ones. All right. So I made those. And then I opened up a bag of Market Basket frozen cauliflower. And the whole bag's like $1.29. And I
Nice.
put shredded cheese on it and
Shredded
parsley. Girl, that's probably my stomach's spot. It's probably I have to burp. I have like gaseoso right now. I don't right now, but I feel like I'm going to because of the cauliflower. Because doesn't cauliflower and broccoli do that to you guys too?
Gives you gas.
Yeah. Yeah. And I did, you
Good
know
thing
what?
I'm
You
not
know
an
what's so
astronaut.
weird?
What?
Before I ate the cauliflower,
Yeah.
there was a commercial on about what's it called? IBD? Some immunobowel disorders.
Oh, it's great.
I don't know. I'm like, okay, so that's maybe a clue that maybe I shouldn't eat the
Right.
cauliflower, but I ate it and it was really good and I loved
Gives you
it.
gas. So Candy had a little toe surgery.
Oh, Candy, what happened to your toe?
Oh,
Is that why you're saying just maintenance?
well,
No. How do you have maintenance on your toe?
let's talk about
Al,
my
you
toes.
need maintenance on your toes.
Well, Candy and I have something in common, you know. Well, maybe we don't. I have bad toes. Maybe she has beautiful toes.
I'm sure she has beautiful toes. Mark's saying hi to everybody. And Sandy's
Mark's
here.
here.
Sandy's
Oh,
in the
God.
house. Candy, what happened with your toe? So Candy said Brussels sprouts give me gas, but I love Brussels sprouts, even though me too. And Brussels sprouts, shut up. This is how I like them. Hold on a minute.
Oh my God!
You drizzle them with olive oil.
Drizzle.
And you know what else you put on them?
What?
Hold on. Brown sugar. Oh, don't even. And a little squeeze of lemon juice, and you mix it all up so it like coats all of the Brussels sprouts. But you got to cut them in half first, so then you have crispiness. Shut the front door, and you have to make them on a baking sheet.
Shut the front door.
So good. So good. Love them.
You know what I had last night, which was good? There was chicken pot pie. That was really good.
You did enjoy that.
I haven't had that in a long time, and that was put that on a baking pan and preheated the oven to 350.
After I gave you 500 million directions, you're like, what do I do with
well,
this?
because I can't. Don't feel sorry for me, people, but I can't see as good as I used to. And I asked you, and you had it.
I was busy. I couldn't put it in the oven for you.
Just hold on for a second. You're making fun of me right now, which is fine, and that's okay. If it makes you feel better, it's fine. But you had to get the magnifying glass out to read the instructions on the chicken pot pie pan.
They were small.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So Candy said, hold on, Candy update. It's breaking Candy toe news. She said, oh, nothing much happened to my nail. Just a little maintenance taken care of.
Okay.
So that's
fine.
good. So we're happy about that. Thank goodness.
Well, thank God your toe doesn't look like mine.
And then she said she has hobbit's toes.
What the hell's a hobbit toes?
I know what she's talking about.
Oh my God!
Well, then we have to see what we call Al's toes.
So Bill is
Bill. What's going on?
Bill.
Oh, was on a Chinese food pickup.
Wow.
I want to know what Mark, Scott, and Kurt had for dinner tonight.
Oh
my
my
bodyguards, because they have to stay healthy. We have to make sure. And Carol Jean said Costco has huge chicken pot pies. It's really good. And we don't have a Costco here in Rhode Island. There's one in Massachusetts.
Right. And
we drove by one on the way home.
Am I breathing heavy tonight? It sounds like I'm breathing heavy. I don't know why.
I can't hear you.
Good.
Maybe because I'm deaf. So you're deaf. I'm deaf and you're breathing heavy.
Right.
So there we go.
But Kurt has to go.
Oh, and Kurt's going to the diner for dinner.
Is he going to the dinner for diner? So
oh yeah, I'm Kurt. I'm going to the diner.
Why do you do these songs? You can't talk straight without singing. Well, you just calm down.
So wait a minute. Do they have waitresses with roller skates?
I don't know. They don't have.
I bet they do. I bet that diner has waitresses with roller skates.
Carol, by the way, your candles smell great.
Oh my God.
God, I'm like, girl,
I'm in love, but
but it doesn't, I'm just telling you.
Mark's having chicken stir fry.
Oh, that's great. I'm going to have a tree farm.
Kathy's having a turkey burger.
for Thanksgiving yet.
And Scott's, all right. Scott is really healthy. Salad, spinach, tomatoes, mozzarella with raspberry vinaigrette. Nice.
Wow.
Kurt said no roller skates is not a drive-in diner.
Oh my God.
But it doesn't matter. Like in the
Doesn't
50s,
matter.
didn't every waitress wear roller skates?
No, it's not true.
Well, on Happy Days, they did.
Okay. That's
Well,
good.
yeah, and it was outside.
Then we had on the East Coast here, we had A&W root beers where the girls came out on roller skates.
They did that up
And,
until recently, too.
What do you mean recently?
Remember? Yes, sir. Remember we went there? Oh my gosh, it was so weird.
Oh,
no.
my God.
Remember you
Thank
guys
you,
took me there
I love
for
you, Carol.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day?
One Sunday, and it was like a wicked, weird. It was snowing that day. It was like raining and
I hear myself
snowing.
breathing tonight. It's kind of weird.
Well, stop breathing.
Okay. I'm dead.
And I think they could have come out on roller skates.
Right.
I have to burp so bad.
Candy's mom used to work for A&W. Used to work for A&W.
Who did?
Candy, pay attention. You stop talking.
Oh my gosh, you wore roller skates. You see what I'm saying, Kurt?
See what Scott used to wash it down with Moxie.
Oh, really?
Moxie's good. I like Moxie. Not everybody.
And Carol Jean found a really cute Van Halen T-shirt too. So Carol Jean is going thrifting. Everybody's go thrifting. We should have a contest.
So the goddess herself is here, Gina. The goddess.
Gina. So I got the opportunity, the honor to see Kurt and Gina this weekend at Steve Augeri.
And
can I just tell
Kurt's
you something?
beautiful wife and his beautiful daughter. And not only that.
Oh yeah. Well, wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Hold on to yourself.
Before I lose my train of thought.
Okay.
There it goes. Steve
like
Augeri was on freaking fire. You can go see. If you are not following me on Instagram, please go ahead and do so. Kiki Classic Rock. I put up a few videos up there.
Right.
And he was just moving his hips, and he was like.
You had the opportunity to interview him a few weeks ago. You can see it right here on the YouTube.
He was just moving
around. Can you hear me?
Am
I talking to myself?
He had on a jacket.
What am I
his
doing?
His hair was big and fluffy, and he was. He was
on
it.
Do the show yourself.
On it.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Who?
So. He was on fire.
Jan.
He was on fire. And John Payne was great too. He was on fire.
John Payne's always amazing.
And they had some other members of the group there. They were new to the whatever.
Yes.
And Steve Augeri, what a great concert he gave. East Haven Fall Fest in East Haven, Connecticut. I got the opportunity to meet the mayor. Gina and Kurt pointed them out to me, and I went over and introduced myself. Whatever.
Of course you did.
And it was so nice to see Kurt. It was, it was kind of weird.
And Gina.
Right. And Walter, he was there. He was very talented. We got to talk to him a little bit after the show, and he's a very nice man, very nice guy.
Yeah.
And Kurt and I, it's kind of weird. When the song Faithfully came on, I had to hug Kurt. I don't know why. And I hugged Gina. Me and Gina were hugging all night, which was great.
Oh, that's cute.
And I went to hug Kurt's wife too, and I thanked her personally for putting up with her husband. And she was very nice. And
they're sweet.
And tell everybody about.
Kurt said you had a moment.
I had a moment. Yeah, I did.
You both had a moment. Oh boy!
Shut up. So tell everybody about the young man that you met there that night in the stroller.
Oh my gosh, Caden, Kurt's grandson. I just wanted to I wanted to just dig his cheeks, but he said no. He's like, nope, lady, get away from me. But he is so freaking cute, and he loves grandpa. Well, he loves grandma too, but he loves grandpa so much. I mean. The way he was smiling at Grandpa Kurt, Grandpa Santa Kurt, was just so precious. Oh my gosh, he's so freaking cute, and I'm glad I finally got to meet Katie.
A really nice young man, and once he woke up, he was like the party animal of the whole concert.
He was dancing.
And a friend who was on with Kiki last week, who went to see Aerosmith in concert at Fenway, Susan, she pointed out in the picture that we posted with Kaden and yourself that you both were wearing the same identical sneakers.
I didn't know that. You pointed that out to me today. I did not even notice.
Sneakers.
And can I tell you about those sneakers? So the sneakers that I was wearing, I know.
What?
I'm such a curmudgeon, but I don't care.
Right.
I had gotten them at a yard sale earlier that day.
I bet Ken didn't get his. Yeah,
but of course, I disinfected them and all of that
Right.
fun stuff.
Disinfected
And
them.
they're Converse, and they have the elastic on
Converse.
the back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they were so comfortable.
Yeah.
I love me some Nancy. I love Converse.
Right.
I love Converse.
I love Converse. Sneakers.
And these are so cute.
Yeah.
And I paid $3. Shut up.
$3.
Shut up.
Shut up. And,
Love it.
And Gina got the opportunity after the concert
to give us pastry.
The pastry was, and I got so many comments from people.
What was the chocolate thing, Gina? What's that big thing with the chocolate in it? I don't know what it was called, but that was
a big, like a big cannoli
a
thing.
Crumpet.
Crumpet. A crumpet. They didn't last long at all. But
no.
but Gina, after the concert,
I do not look like Sandra Bullock, but thank you. That is a huge compliment.
I look like Tom Selleck. So anyway, I used to. So Gina got to meet Steve Algieri in the sidewalk. He was coming out the back of the stage, and I was just, yapping or whatever. And she came around, and of course, your bodyguard, Kirk, goes, Steve! And she goes, oh! And he jumped over the fence, and he got a great shot with Gina. It was great. It was great. I mean, they both look like rocks. Cool. And, Gina had the time of her life.
And DG.
And it was so good. Hi, DG. I miss you. It's so good to see Gina. We haven't seen her since the Steve Perry event, but she's been a great follower of Kiki.fm. And it was so nice to see and talk to such a nice person. And it's not because you gave me cannolis and stuff like that. I mean it, girl. I love you.
Cannolis.
Well, and Mark thinks I'm cheating on him because he's something about my several ways. Like, what the hell are you talking about, man?
Al's not cheating on you, Mark.
No,
he loves you, man.
But I saw that Mark made a comment somewhere that he really wished he could have been there.
I know. Mark, we always miss you.
But the concert,
Mark is now a roadie, or like,
well, he has been a roadie for years.
But like he's a touring roadie now.
I love you too, Gina.
So Mark is all like, we gotta bow to the Mark because now Mark is like on the road.
Mark.
And he's all that now, which is very cool.
No, he's always been all that.
He's always all that, but now he's like traveling. Yeah,
but he's been doing that for years. He's been
like on a bus and stuff.
I don't know.
That's fun.
Maybe he's been on a bus. He just doesn't remember.
Like that's fun. You wouldn't remember.
I don't remember. Diddly doops. But John Payne was great. The whole band was great. Steve was great, and the crowd was great too. Now. I was telling people, and I mean this wholeheartedly and truthfully. I was forced. I was forced to go to this event, and people were reaching out to me. Aren't you going? Aren't you going? And Kiki, you have been talking about it for several weeks or whatever. Can't we go? And I had a lot on my plate, but you know what? I'm glad I went. It was great, wasn't it?
Was it not fun?
Oh God. It was a blast.
Steve was on freaking fire.
And then he's talking to the crowd. He says, "Turn around, look at the moon."
He was so philosophical that
oh my
night
God.
too. Like it was.
He was talking.
I was so into it.
Yeah, but he's always
done.
Even
John.
But John was great. But he's always done great. But he talked to the crowd. He just brought them right into his brain. Sucked him right in.
Sucked him right into his dress jacket.
And the great thing about that performance was, I forget what the guitar player's name was. He was fantastic. He was
awesome, yeah.
He was
and
freaking
keyboard player. And the new drummer.
They were great. They were freaking awesome. But Steve loved it. John loved it. And the sound system sounded friggin' dynamite.
Dude.
At the end of the night, I went over to the mayor and I says, he says, well, you shouldn't swear. I said, I'm telling you, dude, that sound system was awesome. And he says, oh, nice to talk to you too. Nice to meet you.
And he ran away.
No, he did.
So I've been having a discussion with Al.
What?
That I'm going to have an F jar. Because Al has been swearing so much. And I'm like, you have to give me a quarter every time you swear. Yeah. But I would have to give him the quarter every time he swears. So that's not working out at all. It's just not working out. I can change in
my briefcase. If you want, listen.
Good, I'm putting out the F jar tomorrow.
What am I up to now? $4?
No, dude, you keep saying $4, and then 3 seconds later you swear again. So you're way past $4.
But listen, I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
you got to stop.
Really?
You can't be swearing in front of the mayor. Like, that's a problem.
No, I did that, and after I did it, I said I shouldn't be doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's not very professional, Al.
Ow.
But I'll never see him again anyway. And you know
But
what?
can I
If
just-
I ever move to East Haven, I'll be kicked out of town in a heartbeat.
Yep.
Right.
But I have to say, they put
Potty
on
mouth.
such a nice event. And when the mayor did get on stage and he told everybody, it was free to them, I just thought it was great. I'm like, this is, I wish we had that here.
But the
Just
thing,
saying, I'm
but
just
the thing
saying,
is, they
just throwing
spent
it out
they
there.
spent a lot of money. They upgraded.
It was a big fair.
They upgraded the stage from last year, from what I understand, and just
Yes.
the people from East Haven, Connecticut, were really nice.
Really nice.
Really nice. They looked at you and you talked to them, and I was dancing with some ladies, and I don't know who the hell they were, but they were having a great time.
And I did see a couple of intoxicated females. They were on the younger side.
Oh my God,
and they were sitting on the ground.
Sitting on the
and
ground.
2 police officers, very nice. They were being
Oh,
very
very nice.
respectful.
You've been drinking.
And
Yeah.
they're basically, they just had him sit there.
Right.
And they were just talking him through it. I don't know what they were talking him through.
Right.
Like maybe they were going to vomit or something, but they were gone. They were out.
Yeah, but
They were wasted.
if you can share with the audience right now what the people were doing in the audience when Steve Legere was on stage. What were the people? You said people absolutely what?
So I was telling Al after the people around, because I guess you would call it eavesdropping, right? Is that what the kids call it nowadays? Probably not. They probably call it something else, like you dopehead or something. I don't know. But I was eavesdropping, and everybody around my perimeter were just saying the nicest things about Steve Legere and how much they love him. And this one went to go see him at this Journey concert back in the day. And this one has been following him since he left Journey. And then this one behind me, I just love him so much. And then me, I'm just sitting there going, look at his dress jacket. It's so nice. And he sounds so good.
Yeah,
but it was just so cool to hear everybody around him, because you just don't know. Sometimes people are just stupid. I'm just throwing it out there.
They're stupid?
I mean, I've heard stupid people before, but
listen to me every day.
He literally did such an amazing job, and the people that were there around, like in my general little teeny tiny vicinity, they really wanted to be there, and they were really there to see him. So it
was great.
I just loved it.
It was great.
I had such a great time, and it was just fun.
Yeah, I'm glad people forced me to go. It was good. So, and then
you were not forced to go.
So we instead of driving home that night, it was quite a little bit of a distance from where we are at the homestead. So we stayed overnight, and we decided to go to a yacht. So we're driving, and we have to.
Wait, let's back up a minute. So we did stay. I have to give them a shout out, even though, of course, I have to say this video is not sponsored, because it's not. It's not sponsored. However, we stayed at the Homewood Suites. Who like, was it Hilton or something else?
I don't know.
So nice. So it was nice to just. I don't know. It was just nice to get away. I'm just saying, because like
they had a pool there and
know,
everything else. We didn't go swimming,
go in the pool.
but the people were very very nice.
And the breakfast the next morning.
Shut up! It was great.
This was like one of the best ones, because the hotel we stayed at, when we saw Sticks at the Big E, their breakfast was horrible. I'm not gonna lie. Like their sausage. I don't even understand. It was like they were like discs, diskettes, sausage diskettes.
Yeah.
And the Homewood Suites had croissant sandwiches, like what I'm doing, because they were big, filled with, you could either do ham, cheese, and egg, or just egg and cheese.
And egg.
So good.
It was good. It was great.
They had fruit assortment.
Right.
And it was just really good. And everybody was super friendly.
Yeah.
And I was just enthralled by the whole experience.
Yeah, it was good. And the hotel wasn't too far away from the venue. And the great thing about it is that we parked directly across the street from the East Haven Fall Festival at Walgreens.
I thought that was nice, Al.
But I got out of the car and I said, "Oh, I gotta get towed." But no, they didn't care.
You know why? Because we get scared because we live in Rhode Island. If you park anywhere without permission, you get towed.
Right. But
so
I just had to
was nervous.
Walk across the street.
But it was like, oh, you park at the wall. Did you park at the
Walgreens? Yeah.
And I was afraid to say yes, we didn't. Oh yeah, we did too.
Yeah.
And so it's fine.
Right.
I like that. And I like how it's loosey-goosey like that.
Bill says he gets excited when a hotel has a waffle iron and waffle machine.
I've never seen that.
Oh, my God.
I've never seen that.
But the show was great.
I love
The
that.
East Haven Fall Festival, they're going to do it again next year.
Very
the
well
great
done.
sounds of John Payne do a fantastic job with the entire band, and they're great sounds. And he is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Steve O'Jerry
was like
great,
totaled
great.
He brought it home
Right.
for everybody. And the band that was on before John and Steve
Oh my God. I can't pronounce the name.
Flipping-tastic.
The young
I don't
lady,
even know the name.
The young lady who was the lead singer, great.
Dude, when she sang Respect by Aretha.
I thought it was Aretha. Really?
Well, I didn't think it was Aretha, but she was great.
Great.
And I loved it because they did all like disco classics.
Classics.
She's a brick
Yeah.
house.
Didn't they sing "Gotta Be Real" by Cheryl Lynn too?
Oh my God, I was.
Yeah, but
I wanted to get up and dance, and there were other people dancing,
right.
And I just, I'm just like in that whole
right.
I'm gonna sit here and just dance in my head.
Now, the goddess Gina said that, and the manager of the classic Voices of Rock was so nice. What's his name? Lee.
He's a sweetie. He's a sweetie.
He's a nice chap. Yes,
he's lovely.
He's lovely. Yes, he's a very nice
he's
man.
Lovely.
He's lovely. Yeah,
he's lovely.
He's a cool dude, man.
He's back home now. Oh no, he's not. Are they back on the road? I think he was home for like a minute.
I think he's back for a minute.
They're just constantly touring, which is great. Thank goodness.
Then they get a break after October or whatever. It's almost October now. Then they take a break for a couple months, which will be fine.
So we did go to a yard sale. I was so pissed.
Oh, listen to this. So we're driving. We have to pull off the highway because we got to do a pee break. That's what happens when you get old. You got to take two pee breaks. So then we're driving, and Kiki says, "Oh, what does it say? A tag sale or whatever the hell it was?"
Yeah.
Right. So tell everybody what happened after that.
So we're driving and driving. I'm like, dude, this says it's 8 minutes away. I mean, like, that's far.
They lied.
He goes,
they lied.
I mean, you got to understand, this 8 minutes, we're going through windy roads, and I felt like somebody was going to jump out from behind a tree and jump on the car. Like, it was one of those rides.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, Al goes, no, we're just going to go. I said, whatever, okay.
Whatever.
So we keep driving, and then the houses turned really pretty. Really pretty.
Oh, pretty.
And they were on the ocean.
On the ocean.
And then they changed again. They got like really cottagey, but then you see the ocean big time.
Big time.
And then we get to the yard sale.
No, wait. Before that, we're going to a yard sale. The roads, we do no idea where we're at. And the roads are getting narrower and narrower. I cannot say it right, but they get narrow.
Yeah.
And then we're seeing signs, do not enter private. And I say that doesn't bother me. So I'm going down these wavy roads and up and down the hills and everything else. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? So then what happened? We entered the yard sale.
So we get there, and of course, the prices were dumb.
Yeah,
and it's like, just make an offer. I can't.
Maybe
when they're already out of control, I just can't make an offer, and I'm not feeling it. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Not feeling it.
But Al, of course, was the mayor of our world and just talking to everybody in there.
Great.
Brother and cat.
But the couple women there, I says, this is beautiful. The scenery. He said, you can walk down to the ocean there if you want with kayaks. And I said, Kiki, come on, let's walk down. And she said, no, I got to go.
I'm just like, dude,
it's
hot and I want to get back in the car and go tinkle again.
Gina said the name of the group was Avenue Groove.
Avenue Groove. Let me tell you.
Yeah, they're great.
They were phenomenal. No, they were.
The cannolis,
they were fantastic.
The cannolis were better, but they were phenomenal.
Well, they were. I mean, the pastry was
I gained
amazing.
10 pounds,
thank you
but that's
again,
okay.
Gina.
Oh my God.
And
you need a cappuccino after that.
It was just a great night. And I said, you know what? I don't think we're going to have any more outdoor concerts this year. So that was the pushing point, I think, that got him to say,
who?
Yes,
who,
you.
Me? No.
You're the him.
Because people were bugging me. But then I found out, and I meant what I said. Mm-hmm. And now listen to me.
Right.
People say you got to go, oh my God, I got so much on my plate. Then I found out Gina was going. The goddess Gina. And I just had to go because I wanted to give her a hug. And when she showed up on the lawn. We had like front row seats because that's what we do because we're weird that way. She brings me a whole box of Italian bakery stuff.
I know.
And it was like...
That was so nice,
I mean,
by the way.
I told her she didn't have to do that, but I'm glad you did.
Well,
I'm glad you did, girl, because it was awesome. And just to spend time with you and chat and talk to you about your husband. He likes to hang out in the garage. You like to hang out wherever you like to hang out. So it's pretty good. Kiki, what are you doing?
I was gonna go live on TikTok, but I'm not.
No,
gonna.
don't do no,
I was gonna, but I just decided
don't
not
do
to.
stuff like that. What you're doing here?
Daddy, stop yelling at
No,
me.
no,
I was trying.
that's how you mess things up technically. Wise. Stop it.
Quiet.
No, knock it off.
Look at what I found.
It sounds like we're married.
What is this?
What is what?
It's a twist tie
Yeah.
in my cup.
Okay.
Look at my cup. It's full of crap.
Oh, well, then why'd you clean it out?
I don't know.
I cleaned it out.
It has a twist tie in it. I was gonna say something.
Scott Andrews is calling me daddy.
No, I don't call him that. I don't. Just now because he was yelling at me.
I know you got classic rock and roll to do here tonight, but can Scott Andrews go to any more concerts?
Yeah.
I mean, he's obsessed, man. I mean,
you know what though?
He's
having a great time.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not.
I think
anything
it's
wrong with
fabulous.
it. I think it's fabulous. I wish I could go to as many concerts as he can. I really do, and I think it's great, and he's having fun. And that's what this whole thing is about.
It's about music and you and everything else.
Are you making fun of me, dude?
Me?
You're like,
no.
What was that?
I don't know. I just my brain's going different ways.
Scott said Culture Club was a religious experience. I would love
what
in the Church of the Poison Mind. Is that why you're saying that? I would love to know what that means because I freaking love Boy George. Al.
Yeah.
Do I love Boy George?
Yeah, and Scott's friend Lisa loves him, and everybody else loves him. But
in the Church of the Poison
oh God, I can't.
In the Church of the Poison Mind.
Why do you keep singing? It's annoying as hell. Stop it. So
that's a great song.
Kiki
he said it was incredible.
Incredible. Music brings people
Good for you.
Brings people together, and that's what we do. We're actually going to be Friday night. We're going to be at Twin River Casino. 38 Special is going to be there. We're going to be there saying hello to everybody. Come on by and drop on by and say hello, and it's going to be great to see everybody. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have to do it because otherwise I get yelled at.
No, you won't.
I won't?
No.
Okay.
Why would I yell at you? I could just keep talking about the weekend, and we will interject at some points.
Just talk about the weekend.
And talk more about it. Well, no, we can't now.
You can't now?
I'm already in the zone.
You're in the zone?
I'm in the zone.
Okay. We're going to talk more about the concerts and stuff like that, which will be great. But talking about being in the zone, it's time for a classic rock raw.
So we got some big gossip, football and love news, or football and non-love news. Right. I know. I mean, I don't even watch football. I don't. I have to pretend I do. Like I have a ton of Patriots shirts. I actually just got a couple of Boston Celtics hoodies this weekend. I have Red Sox. I'm thinking the stock market. Red Sox garb. And I don't do any of it. But I have to pretend that I am in love with this stuff because that's what you do here in New England. And I'm sure you do it where you are too. And sometimes people say, oh, you got to wear a Red Sox shirt. So at least I have something. Anyway. And if I see a Tom Brady jersey, those are good for resale. A Tom Brady New England Patriots jersey, people will still buy him, even though he's not with the Patriots anymore. I'm telling you, always something you pick up, but it's got to be a good jersey. It has to be like embroidered. Don't just get the jerseys that just have like a slapped on painted thing. Don't buy those aren't even worth anything. It depends. All right. Well, I guess if the player's not around anymore, but they're up there, but normally just get the embroidered ones. I'm just giving you a tip here. Anyway, word on the street was that Tom was going to retire, but I feel like athletes and musicians are one and the same when it comes to putting a halt to their careers. It's hard to do. They can't stop it. They just have to keep going. Their careers are all they know. So when either they feel it's time to put the brakes on or people around them are telling them it's time to put the brakes on and it doesn't happen, that's probably because they're not ready to end things. I mean, you just got to think about it that way. Okay, maybe you should call it quits. Well, what if I don't want to call it quits? And they don't call it quits. They pretend to call it quits. It's like a pseudo calling it quits. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Tom Brady is only 45 years old, but in football years, it's equivalent to 100 cat years.
He's 45?
He's only 45.
How old is Giselle?
I don't know how old she is.
Okay.
I didn't look at that.
Okay.
Well, thanks for stumping me now. Why don't you go Google it?
No, I'm not going to Google nothing. I don't Google anything. Oh my God. I asked a stupid question and I'm sorry I asked it.
So the abuse that football players take over the years is absolutely intense. Check out the Will Smith movie Concussion if you have not seen it. That was a really good movie. It was sad, but it was pretty good and kind of laid it all on the line there about football players. And Tom seems like a cool dude. Like he seems chill, but not, if you understand what I'm saying, because I don't know what I'm saying. Like he seems like he would say hi to you. As a matter of fact, oh my gosh, I just thought of this. So the Patriots have a summer football camp every summer. And one year I took my kids when I had all three of them still living at home. You know, as much as they were a pain in my butt sometimes, I miss those people. I do. I miss my people. So we did go one year and Tom Brady was there. And who was the dude that he signed? Oh my gosh. So Teddy Bruschi.
Yep.
Signed, I don't know if it was Corey or Chris's jersey. And he was mad because it was a Tom Brady jersey. He's like, what am I signing this for?
Where's that jersey now?
I don't know.
No.
I hope Corey didn't get rid of it because I'll floor him. But I think it's probably.
So DJ just let me know that Giselle's 42.
Oh, thank you, DJ.
How do you do? Did I say DG?
Yeah. Right. So Tom seems like a cool dude. You know what I mean? Now, Tom retired after the season last year. You notice how I did the whole air quote thing. He retired. And Giselle was completely thrilled about that. 42-year-old Giselle. More time with the kids and the family and her.
Right.
And there has to be a sense of her fearing for his safety at this point. Just saying.
Right.
Go watch the Will Smith movie Concussion. Did I say that already? I'll say it again. Go watch that movie. Really, yeah, intense. So I guess 45 years old is past retirement age when it comes to football. So Tom is really pushing the boundaries there. So you can't blame her for being upset, but we don't know the whole scoopity scoop. You just, we can read stuff, but we don't know what's going on behind those doors. Would I like to know? Sure, why not? Because they're both really pretty people. I mean, pretty people have sometimes some pretty stories, but I don't think this one's too pretty. Tom did transition from the New England Patriots to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and those games were highly viewed, the Bucs games, once Tom came on board. And in some cases, they were more watched than the New England Patriots games. Not even kidding. And clearly that was because of cutie patootie Tom Brady. Do you see his dimples? Or is dimples not adorable? Gosh. Giselle made it very clear that she wasn't going to be at Tom's very first game this past Sunday. Ooh, she always goes to Tom's first game, which is not normal because she's at many of Tom's games, and sometimes she even takes the kids. So, big hullabaloo.
There's trouble in paradise.
And usually they have to set up the stadium. They know, Giselle's coming, extra security and more snacks. Not that she eats the snacks. I don't think she eats the snacks because you've seen Giselle, right? She probably weighs 30 pounds soaking wet. I mean, she's gorgeous, but there's no way she's eating Fritos. I used to love Fritos. Can I just tell you that for a second?
Oh my God,
and my favorite part of eating a Frito
is when you're done.
Was the little scoop. No, that was the worst part. Was the scoop in the middle of the Frito, and that's where all the salt sits. So you lick it,
right.
You look inside the scoopy scoop of Frito. You get all the salt on your. And then you just go like that. And then I would put the Frito in my mouth. I was the weirdest kid on the planet. I'm not even. Wait a minute. You're interrupting my Frito story. So then I would put the saltless Frito in my mouth and suck on it. I would suck on the Frito.
What again?
Suck on it, and make it soggy.
I thought you said something else.
Then, so it wouldn't be crunchy. And then chew on it and then swallow it. So see, I don't know if you guys have gotten this yet, but everything I eat, I try to make it a total experience. Just like, oh my gosh, who likes Funny Bones? I haven't had one in many, many years.
Those are chocolate things?
The chocolate peanut butter things?
Right.
Oh my gosh, Ramadama Ding Dong. I used to love those too.
Ramadama yeah.
All right, so here's how we eat a Funny Bone.
How about a yodel?
eat all the chocolate on the outside of the funny bone,
Oh boy.
right? And then you take a bite off one end of the funny bone. Now all the chocolate's gone. So
Right.
it's just cake and peanut butter.
Cake and peanut butter.
Then, so you have an end off and start licking the inside of the funny bone to get the peanut butter out.
Yeah, it's good.
And then as you get the peanut butter out of one section, because your tongue can only go in so far,
Right.
then you eat another section of cake.
Oh,
and
this
then
is
it's
great. Boy, with Fritos, Yodels, and Yodels are pretty good. Well, they're good. I like that. What do you get? 3 in a
I
pack?
did like Yodels.
Yeah, Yodel.
Suzy Q's, those were one of my faves.
Right. Kathy from Texas is here. She's saying hi to the entire crew here tonight.
And Kathy was actually in the supermarket earlier.
Really?
And she said they were playing a Whitesnake song, Here I Go Again or something. She was going to start dancing.
Really?
Yeah.
No, they're pretty good too. Whitesnake's good. We play them on Kiki.fm.
And by the way, I can't even eat much salt anymore, which
Why?
is really sad.
Why?
It makes one ankle swell up. I don't even understand what's happening to my body. But anyway,
Well,
so Tom did not attend training camp in August for the Bucks. And when the press asked him why he was not there, he said he had a lot of SH blank blank going
really?
on.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
That's why am I smiling? That's stop.
So Bill from Kentucky says Swiss cake rolls. You usually eat the chocolate, the icing out the outside, then unroll the cake and eat the white cream stuffing that is inside. Let me finish my thought before
I
you.
love that. I
Oh
do
my
that
God,
too. I did do that too with
I
the
did
Swiss
that too.
rolls. Shut up! Oh my God.
Right.
So at least Tom was honest, but he didn't say what the SHIT was. Oh, did I say that? Shoot, I just spelled it all out. Anyway, supposedly Giselle has left their Tampa home. Spicy. And now
What?
it's being speculated that Tom will retire after this season. Well, dude, either you want to keep her or you don't.
Right, but Kenny says they have marital problems. We don't know if that's true or not.
No, they are.
Oh, they are.
She left the house, Al. Did you just you
I
gotta
just heard
keep
that.
up, man.
Well, maybe she had to go shopping or something. What do you mean she left the house? What did
She had to go shopping.
No, she left the house. I didn't take that.
Shopping for a new house.
No. Did she leave the house with the kids?
Yeah.
How many kids they got? 2 or 3?
I think
5?
3.
A whole football team?
2 from those 2, and then 1 from her previous relationship / marriage.
I don't know. So
I'm telling you, I'm
so
not really
where's
into
Tom? So she left the house. Where's Tom living now?
and in that house. She left that house. Yes.
Oh my God, I can't.
Yeah, so he's probably upset.
All right.
So the Bucks did beat the Cowboys this past Sunday, and
That's
Tom
great,
got a lot of criticism for his playing, but give the guy a break because he's
Why?
clearly got a lot on his mind.
He's got some marital problems going on, and what he should do is take a break from football and pay attention to his family because, man, you're not getting any younger. He's been great. He's a great. He is not. He's not normal. He's like a super. He's like Superman of football. He's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But you know what?
He's not really a person.
No. But I know he's not listening to me. But Tom, listen to me. Life is short, man. Take care of your kids. Take care of your beautiful wife. Enjoy the rest of your life. You know?
Oh, honey, he's taking care of him. It's not that. It's just that I can kind of like me stepping into Giselle's shoes, which I couldn't because I would never fit in her pants. Like maybe a pinky would fit in her pants.
I can say something there, but I won't.
Please don't.
I won't.
And I'm thinking it's just she's just like, you know what, dude? Quit while the going's good.
Right.
Don't hurt yourself. Let's enjoy our life, even though he's probably going to be a sportscaster. Isn't that what they all do?
I don't know.
Don't they become announcers or something?
Now, what Kenny say something about Giselle's still doing Victoria's Secret modeling? Is she doing that?
You know, Giselle is all up in Victoria's Secret modeling. And ask your husband to stop playing football. What about your sister? Right. I don't know. But life is short.
Right.
Buy the damn concert tickets. You know what, Scott? I'm with you. 5 million%.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I saw Scott's videos of the Doobie Brothers at the Orpheum Theater.
Oh my God,
so darn good.
Love the Doobies.
Was Michael McDonald there? I think he was.
Well, he's supposed to be.
Yeah, I think he was in the back. I couldn't really see from the videos, but they really love it. It's a small venue, but acoustically, I've been in the Orpheum Theater.
You don't know me, but I'm your brother. Sorry.
As I was saying, taking it to the street. You're on a channel. But the Doobie Brothers sounded great in the Orpheum Theater.
To the street, yeah. Take it to the street. China Grove, Whoa, China Grove. Oh my gosh, like, oh, Blackwater, keep on rolling.
All I can
Mississippi
say,
moon,
all I can
keep
say to
on
you,
shining
all I
on.
can say is a good thing you're my real love, because otherwise I'd be off the air by now.
Why?
Because every time I try to get a thought out, you start singing these crazy.
I can't help it.
Yeah,
It's
but-
right there. The
yeah, but-
girl can't help it. She needs more. Hasn't found what she's looking for. Sorry. It's like that. You know, that's a problem.
Issues.
I know.
You have issues, and you got to be professional.
I know.
You have to, refocus and do what's right in life.
I know.
You got to be professional when you come on the air. You can't do this.
No.
It's okay. You do the karaoke in the beginning, get people to come on the channel, and everything else, but to be singing through the entire program, come on.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
What do you mean? No. No. What?
I'm not professional. I'm here to have fun, right, Scott and everybody else? Fun, dang it. Jeff Beck and Johnny Depp, yes, they are going to be touring together. I wouldn't mind seeing that show. A little crazy, Johnny.
But by the way, I just remember the name of the bakery that Gina gave me the nice
Luciano's.
No, Lucibello's.
Oh, sorry.
Almost like
I thought it was Luciano's.
And I remember from looking at
Thank you, Jan. Jan wants me to keep singing.
Then you can do a karaoke with Kiki, and not now, okay?
All right. Well, all right. Give me a song.
No.
Yeah,
we're talking about Lucibello's.
Carol Jean said she just bought a leather couch.
That's good.
Congratulations.
Who did?
Carol Jean. Here's all right. So let's talk. All right, before I move on, let's just talk about leather couches for a second. So, I have a leather couch, right? I was all into leather couches.
Me too.
But now, for some weird reason, I want a cloth couch.
Why?
Like, I've had a leather couch for so long. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's been like 15 years or something.
15 years.
You know how you get bored?
What are you, bored with my leather couch?
You know what I'm saying?
The leather couches are great.
I don't know. But I couldn't get cloth. I would have to have leather.
Who was?
You know why?
Who's Keith? Keith got his waterbed mattress finally?
Hey, Peter Michaels, what's going on? We'll see you Friday night. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, hi, Peter Michaels here from Massachusetts. The great Peter Michaels, which you can hear on Kiki.fm. And by the way...
Oh, we had a waterbed too, Jan.
We did. That's how our kids got here.
No, that's not how our kids got here. Yeah, maybe it is.
They were born seasick.
Shoot, we did have the waterbed when I...
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But you know what, though? Thinking back...
Sailing over the ocean.
Thinking back, that thing was... It was a disaster. I mean, because, like, you had to put more water in it. Like, you didn't have enough.
Right.
Because I know we get in there sometimes. Like, felt like it was going to hit the bottom.
Peter are hitching up, but they're both from Massachusetts. Oh, they have something in common.
Hey, Kathy Bailey.
Common.
Kathy Bailey, our one and only realtor from Texas.
For an hour.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
She said hello to everybody. I told you that.
Hi, Kathy.
Yeah, so
I didn't know that.
Peter's going to see us on Friday night. We're going to be at the Twin River Casino in Lincoln, Rhode Island. 38 Special is going to be there. A great crowd. A lot of people coming, and it's going to be great. And the thing is, I see Peter, I'm going to give him a hug.
Maybe he doesn't want a hug from you.
Yeah. Well,
he may not.
Who's want a hug from that?
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want one. No. He might not be a huggable guy. Peter, listen, I don't know you. I love you, but maybe you don't want a hug.
Yes, he
Tell
does.
us if you want a hug.
No.
Kathy.
He wants a hug. You know, what are you blowing?
If anybody, don't I look like the snowman?
I'm not looking at you.
Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Sun. Who's that snowman dude?
I don't know.
In Frosty the Snowman.
Graham 57's here.
Hey, Graham, what's going on?
How's Dave doing tonight? What's Dave doing?
Go have fun at your grandson's soccer game.
No,
Sandy's going to hug you.
She is?
Oh, and Sandy's Carol here Jean tonight? Had a waterbed and hated it.
Sandy's here. Oh, she wants some tickets.
Peter said he's going to hug us both. Good.
No, you don't have to hug me. You can hug Kiki. You can hug the other people.
Okay. And Kathy said she couldn't be pregnant in a waterbed. Now, after when I got pregnant,
how'd that come up?
After I got pregnant,
don't talk about what?
No, we kept the waterbed when I was pregnant.
That's right. That's how we delivered our daughter in the waterbed.
No, we did not. You're so weird.
But the waterbed had a thermostat on it, so you could turn it up when it got really cold.
Was it Jan that said she kept it at 80?
80? Oh, my God.
Hell.
I'd sweat my ass out.
Hell no. Dude, you are... All right.
What? Don't.
Here's the problem. Already, here we go. Al's talking about wintertime.
Wintertime.
Yada, yada, yada. And today, you know what he says to me? Now, today here in Rhode Island, it was, Al, let me speak.
Okay.
Today in Rhode Island, it was muggy.
Muggy.
like I felt sticky and icky and blah, blah, blah.
Sticky Nicky.
And then Al says to me at the end of the day, "Oh, I can feel winter creeping in." I'm like, "It's 85. What are you talking about?"
Well,
He's like, "Oh, I feel it. I feel it in my bones." And I'm like, "No, it's not here. Not even close
my
to being
arthritis
here."
was flaring up. That's what happens when you get old
Oh
people.
boy.
You
And
know?
Carol Jean had a bunch of kids in her waterbed.
She did?
Yeah, she conceived a lot of them, she said.
Really?
See, this is good conversation.
Wow.
This is what I'm talking. This is my life right here.
This is great news.
It is.
How
I mean,
most kids conceived in the waterbed. So I think everybody should go out tomorrow and buy a waterbed.
so everyone who conceived their children in their waterbed, let us know in the comments.
Oh my God, I can't.
Jan said 120 pounds. Not quite sure what that's referring to, but DG said that they have 90s this week and 70s next week. So that's going down quick.
Going down quick.
And Jan said, I was 120 and my mom was going through her changes. You could hang meat in my house.
Her mother was going through what changes? What kind of changes was her mother going through?
That's why she kept it cold.
Oh, I see.
Now, see, I have not hit that stage of my life, and I pray to God. I mean, listen. I know women who've done the whole hot flash thing. And
right.
I don't know.
Right.
I just pray to God I don't have that because I don't know if I'd be able to deal with it.
Right.
Well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do about it? Nothing. You just live through it, I guess.
Candy's enjoying life now. We're enjoying life with Candy.
Good.
Who can be heard on Kiki.fm.
So Carol Jean said it's been chilly there.
Okay.
And Al started it.
You can't play for anything, everything. Even when we went to
because you've been talking about winter for 2 weeks.
But even when we went to East Haven Fall Festival on Saturday, people were making fun of me. Everybody was making fun of me. Even John Payne was making fun of me. It's like John Payne, former lead singer of Asia, nice guy and everything, and I haven't seen him in a while. Everything that came out of his mouth he's ranking on me. He's just like beating me up, and I said, "A good thing I have a good sense of humor, but like, stop picking on me." And then there's Kurt. He was making fun of me the whole night.
Well, that's what my bodyguards do to you.
I know Kurt's not here because he's having dinner at a diner right now.
Dinner at a diner.
But I noticed something about Kurt. He looks good. And I noticed after we left, he started to look like Santa Claus.
Well, he's getting ready.
Getting ready for what?
Get ready.
Well.
And wait a minute.
Thank you, Jim. I love you too.
Graham said, my son and daughter-in-law have a waterbed. Now I have a mental image that I don't want to have.
Why? A mental image of what? Her granddaughter doing what?
I love it.
They're going to make grandkids for you, you know? Your great grandkids or whatever.
And Kathy said she got spayed at 40. So
in a waterbed?
I can still get pregnant.
You don't talk about it. You talk about this a few weeks. Don't.
I didn't talk about it a few weeks ago. It's been a while.
No, that's great. I'm glad you can get pregnant.
I'm not.
Good.
I'm not. I would be the lady in the Enquirer at 85 who got pregnant.
She had quadruple.
I'm telling you, it better not be me. It's gonna be me. I don't want it to be because I don't think I
got spayed at 56.
I love kids and all that stuff.
No,
my son Christopher always says to me, "You want grandkids?" I'm like,
no.
Why would I not want
no.
What does that mean? I raised you. You're a nice man. What are you talking about? I didn't beat you people. Like, what does that mean?
You have your kids take care of them yourselves. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm not going to do it full time. So, I don't know. There might be people here who do that full time.
Yeah. So on Friday we get to see our daughter.
I don't know, it's a lot.
We get to see our daughter we haven't seen in a while. That's going to be fun. She's coming out from what, South Carolina?
So yeah, Catalina is going to arrive here Friday morning. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Friday morning.
And then we have Quincy's bridal shower on Saturday. And so we won't be on the air Friday night because we're going to be at 38 Special at Bally's.
We'll be broadcasting, but you hear like drop-ins and stuff like that. But Catalina, our daughter's going to be at the 38 Special concert on Friday night too. So
Peter Michaels gets to meet her and Sandy.
Well, the thing is that Peter Michaels can not only get a hug from you and me, and she now can get a hug from Catalina too. But you think
she's cute? You know what I'm saying? She's cute. She's cute. And so we might be on the air Saturday night, but no promises because I don't know. I might be tired from the shower.
God. Now Scott Angels is telling everybody where he lives. That's great.
Scott's in Methuen at the New Hampshire border. Can I just tell you, Scott, I loved that venue we saw Journey at. I thought
that was in Manchester.
That was great.
Well, that was a fun. We could have stayed over with Scott that night.
Yeah, Scott and Bella. We could have stayed
right,
with them.
Right.
But I loved that.
I wonder
It
if
was
Scott
the SNHU Arena.
Right.
I loved it, and
That's
everybody
right.
was so nice.
They're very nice.
All right.
And not only that, we you got to see Kurt there.
I did.
And now, is it the first time you ever met Kurt?
No.
No?
Yes.
It
yes,
is.
it is. That's right. Because I felt like Chariots of Fire was playing as I was running towards him.
So we've been talking to Kurt for a while now, and a great individual. I have a video somewhere of when Kurt and Kiki met. It was like dun, 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 dun,
no.
dun, dun,
dun.
But see, Scott didn't know Kurt then, but Scott didn't even know me then. But I was sitting right next to him. Yeah. Well, but little did he know that if he talked to me, and I would introduce him to his brother. Wait a minute.
Kathy said, "Kiki, did you see what I've been doing for work lately?" No. What are you doing for work?
I don't know. Maybe she's dancing.
You're a realtor.
Well, maybe
You're the only realtor in Texas.
Maybe she's doing something else.
What are you doing?
Well, she'll tell you in a second.
Let us know.
Calm down.
I'm waiting. All right, hurry up so I can go on to the next.
Okay,
thing.
We'll do the little.
No, wait a minute. What's she doing? Oh my God! Because I'm not going to see it.
Listen.
Kathy's doing something else.
Do the next story.
I can't now.
No, take the station identification. Okay, here we go.
Wait. SRS designation, RENE, RSPCT certification, and PSA certification. Holy crackaroni.
Cool.
You're just pushing yourself up there. So I have Kathy's card right here, actually.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, so Kathy apparently is she's learning it up. That's what she's doing right now.
She's one of many trades.
So here's Kathy's information. If you are thinking about moving to the Texas area, let me give you her information right now. I'm going to do a little commercial. Ready? Call Kathy D. Bailey at Texas Premier Realty. Kathy D. Bailey at Texas Premier Realty. Your Texas residential realtor. She'll get you a house and give you a tour.
That was great.
All right. You can reach Kathy at 832-998-2020. That's 832-998-2020. And she's also certified in all kinds of different things right now. So call Kathy Bailey at Texas Premier Realty. Kathy Bailey at Texas Premier Realty. Call her today. Call now.
Oh, my God. Like, why do you do that? Like, call now. Nobody's got to call now.
Because it's fun. Somebody might totally call her.
And then she'll be out the channel talking to Scott, and Peter Michaels said that Methuen's nice. I didn't know Methuen was nice. Is that Methuen nice?
Have we been to Methuen?
Long
Is that where
time.
Kiss 108 is?
That was Medford.
Oh, Medford,
Kiss
Methuen.
Medford. Kiss 108. I can't do. Can I do that tonight? Kiss 108 FM Boston. And now it's time for more of Classic Rock Raw with Scott Andrews. Go easy, Scott. Go easy. Go, Kiki.
Another Tom we're going to talk about tonight. This one is a musical Tom. Tommy Lee of Motley Crue. Surprise, surprise. He went really ham on a concert goer who complained to a local ABC News affiliate that he was in shock over the Motley Crue performance he had just attended. Complete and utter shock. Juan went to the September 7th stadium tour show in San Francisco with his sister and could not believe all of the nudity that was there, not only on the big screen, but during Motley Crue's set, it was all around him. Juan was surrounded by nakedness, he said. No, he didn't say nakedness, but I'm just throwing it in there. And he was saying, like, the live uncovered body parts were just way too much to handle. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. They call the Ghostbusters and the In Control. Yeah, sorry. It has been consistently talked about this summer that Tommy has pretty much encouraged his fans to either drop their drawers or pull up their shirts. So not really a surprise here. Am I saying it's right or wrong? No, I'm not. It's just not a surprise. And if you have ever attended one of Motley Crue's shows, you kind of know what they're about before you go into seeing them. Like, you kind of have an idea of what Motley Crue is all about. And also, if you know absolutely anything at all about Motley Crue, they are not representing daintiness or cleanliness. They add, maybe they're clean. I mean, they might take showers and stuff like that, but definitely not modest. How about that? These guys are known for their raunchy take on rock and roll life, and all you got to do is go and watch The Dirt, and then you could just have it all figured out in 2 hours. Who Motley Crue really is, even though they say that's not who they are. Or no, they liked the movie. They were all about it. So I'm not saying that they haven't changed from the way that they were in the 80s, but to me, Motley Crue is Motley Crue. You're going to get what you get. You know, you got to expect something not, I don't want to say nice, but you got to expect something not, I don't know. I can't figure out the word, but you know what I'm trying to say. So also very recently, Tommy put out a full frontal of himself on social media. Remember that? And later told everyone that happened because he was on a bender when he was on a 2-week break from the stadium tour. He said he was just lit up like a Christmas tree. So he took a naked picture of himself and posted it all over the place. The tour is over right now, so gosh only knows what he's going to be doing next. I don't think anything else can shock us now. I really don't. I'm just saying. I think that if he were to even do that again, I just wouldn't be surprised. Like, even that. All right, I'm just going to go into it for a second. So my daughter literally texted me at 6 a.m. that morning and told me about it. Don't open Instagram. Don't open Instagram. What do? I open Instagram and I didn't see anything. And then when she told me who was on there doing whatever, I'm like, oh. And I was surprised for a little bit. And then I'm like, I mean, how old are we? That's all I'm saying. Like, it's just, I don't know. Shocking, but not really. Now, Tommy got all kinds of criticism from that whole episode and ended up making it a part of the stadium tour not too long ago. And at one show, he asked everyone if they wanted to see his wiener, and he actually took a wiener dog out of his pants.
That's disgusting.
He did.
Jan said he's just looking for attention.
He got it.
It's just like extreme. They're looking for attention.
No, I don't think so.
I think
so these events are not a surprise. Maybe
More
he's
the
trying
worse.
to spice things up for himself. Maybe he's bored. I don't know. But Juan was the recent focus of a Tommy Lee social media rant. And it was heartful. It was like a big bowl of chili.
Okay.
Now, Juan was upset that these shenanigans were going on around him. And he also pointed out that there were children at the show. Personally, I would never take my kids to a Motley Crue show. I'm going to tell you a little story here.
Okay.
So my son, Corey, I think it was his 10th birthday.
10th birthday.
And I took him and a bunch of his friends to the movies.
Okay.
We went to go see a movie. I'm not quite sure what the name of it is, but I'm not kidding you. 5 minutes in, they kept swearing and swearing and swearing. Now, the movie was rated, as far as I would never take them to an R-rated movie. The kids are 10.
10.
PG. Now, to me, PG was always kind of like you'd get one.
It took me 13 years with a guy.
Well, you'd get like one word here and there.
But you took 10-year-olds to a movie.
Go away.
And those kids don't talk to my son anymore.
Go away,
okay.
Al.
Okay, go away.
But the profanity kept going on and on and on.
It's hot here.
So I'm going to shut your mic off. So I literally took my son and his friends and we left. I don't know. We went to McDonald's or whatever. And I did complain to the showcase people. I'm like, you really should have put a thing on here saying shouldn't be for kids under whatever, right? So whatever. All I'm saying is that if you kind of have an idea, I would never take a little kid to a Motley Crue show. That's pretty much what I'm saying. I think that's a bit much. Now, the stadium tour, the rest of it, like Poison is fine, Joan Jett's fine, Def Leppard's fine. Motley Crue, really, it's not for young kids. So I'm writing this and I'm reading about all this and I'm like, you know what? When Motley Crue goes out on tour again, they probably should have like a parental discretion advised thing on their show. Because I don't think this is going to stop here, to be quite honest. I think that this is not going to end. I think Juan is going to blow this up. And does Juan have a right to do it? Well, here's the thing. Like I said, I personally, for the sound factor, wouldn't bring little kids to a concert like that. Maybe like TSO or that's different. Cinderella, not Cinderella Tom Kiefer, Cinderella like with the ball gown on, and then she gets in a carriage with it, which is a pumpkin, and the mouse is driving it. But one like that. But I personally think that's not the place for little tiny kids. Again, it's the sound factor. It could really hurt them, especially if you're close to the stage. Just, there's that whole piece of it. And then the second piece of it, it's Motley Crue. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be a, honey, let's look at the Headless Horseman or something. It's just worse than that. So I just kind of think you got to use your sense of parental guidance, maybe. So anyway, with that being said, maybe they could put an R-rated thing on their show. And then if you see kids there, well, the parents were aware of it. Plain and simple. They were made aware of what the show is all about. They've made the decision, and then it's their choice, right? Because you can't tell people what to do. But I think if you give them knowledge of the fact of what potentially could happen, then you're at least throwing it out there.
10 years old.
Well,
Maureen Full is here. Hey, Maureen.
Hey, Maureen.
I missed you.
Schenectady, Maureen. And say hi to Lori for me. So Tommy completely went ahead and obliterated Juan. I cannot repeat all of the expletives that he used, but one thing Tommy said is that the world is too soft. Now, with that being said, I do think we have a lot of extra political correctness, with certain things. We should be able to say a lot of stuff we feel within reason. So saying that the world is too soft, I think in some aspects, yes, he's right about that. But I don't agree with the names that Tommy was calling Juan, because Juan seems like a nice human being. And he probably didn't know. I don't think Juan was fully aware of what Motley Crue is about. That's my take on it. I could be completely wrong, but that's what I'm gathering from it. And, Juan went ahead and said, I don't think kids under the age of 10 should have been there. And really, with that whole thing, like I said, you know how I feel on that. Now, again, putting a parental discretion advised label on your shows, will that do anything? I don't think Motley Crue is going to do that. They might have to after this exposure. I don't think this is going to stop here. I think other people are going to jump on the bandwagon with this, just my own personal opinion. But Tommy also told Juan to grow the F up, and depending on how this plays out, this rant may not be over. I really don't think it is. I really think it's just going to keep pushing the limits. And I think other people are just, like I said, going to fuel the fire, and they're going to keep the train going. Now, Tommy also let everyone know that he is now on OnlyFans. In case any of you do not, and Al probably doesn't, if you do not know what OnlyFans is, that is where you pay to play, basically. So if you want to go and see some hoo-ha, you pay a monthly fee, and you can see all of that you want. But you got to pay. And Tommy is now on there, and I kind of feel like this may have been a lead up to him advertising himself going on OnlyFans. I don't know what he's going to do on there, but I kind of also feel like, well, you saw it already for free. Why are you going to pay for it? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I
love you, Scott.
I don't know. But anyway, I don't know. Is there more jacuzzi Tommy photos to come on OnlyFans?
Who cares?
And the fact is, will you pay to see Tommy?
Who cares?
On OnlyFans, will you do it?
Oh, my God. Knock
I
it
am
off.
not. I am not.
Why are you talking about this?
And what do
so?
you guys
What a
think
waste.
about Motley Crue putting a parental discretion advised label on their future shows?
Who
Do you think that's
cares?
right? Al, I swear,
What?
I'm trying to have a conversation,
With
and
who?
you're such a.
No, but I was listening to Molly Crew on the station today. I'm thinking about taking them off.
Kathy said none of them are nasty. They are classy.
Okay.
I think you're talking about Motley Crue.
Right.
And let's see. And Gina said, absolutely, he's a marketing genius in his mind, at least. I'm thinking you're talking about Tom. I'm reading up, so I don't even know.
That's fine.
And Scott said, I'm waiting for a new Kick and Al episode. I
Good.
know.
Make it wait.
I told him he's got it.
I got too much on my plate.
He's got to do now winterization of plants.
Who cares about winterization of plants?
I do.
Oh my God! You take the plants in. If they die, you buy new ones. Who the hell cares? Oh my God!
All right, so we got a plant this year.
Need a new Kick and Al episode,
and I personally love it. So I think we're going to talk about that.
What's the name of my channel again? I can't even remember. I can't even remember the name of it anymore.
Oh, The Great Outdoors with Kick and Al. I forgot about
The Great Outdoors.
And I'm the one who's editing everything.
Yeah, that's good.
Even though everybody thinks you edit all my videos, which is kind of funny.
Oh, get off it. Jesus, my God. Who cares?
Everybody thinks, Al, you do such a great job.
No, I don't. I have to do with the radio and the sound. The YouTube thing is all yours. I don't have nothing to do with this.
And so Peter said they only having fun with the fans. They don't mean nothing but bad, but
respect.
They don't mean anything bad, but respect the families with children.
Right.
I mean, here's the thing. Like I said, Motley Crue is Motley Crue.
That's right. That's their MO. That's what.
And that is what they're known for. It's not a shocker. Like it's not a. This is what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. I'm not.
Right.
I mean, the picture, Tommy, I was a bit shocked, but then I was laughing. And then my friend Michelle had the best line on the planet. She felt like she got pregnant because she was looking at it for so long.
I think she's doing it about 7 months from now.
And that's the thing, Candy, right? Like,
right.
You have respect for the families who took their who decided to take their children.
Right.
But that was their choice.
But you don't take your 10-year-old kids to see an X-rated movie. You don't do that.
Well, I mean, but again, if that's what they do, I don't agree with it, but that's their decision.
You're talking about bringing the kids to a movie when they're 10 years old. The people at the movie theater should have said, "Oh, they should not go see this movie." I blame them too, because you have no idea what you're walking into.
I was so mad.
I mean, could have been Babes in Toyland, but it could have been Babes in Toyland like all naked, right?
Love you, Carol Jean.
Babes in Toyland.
Babes in Toyland.
I just popped. Babes in Toyland. I mean, that'd be a great X-rated movie, wouldn't it?
Ow!
What, Babes in Toyland? That'd be great. You know,
who's going to watch it?
Everybody. All babes,
why are you starring in it?
All the babes playing with the toys.
You could be the babe.
No, it'd be great. Directed and produced by Scott Andrews.
That's enough.
Coast to coast.
Nope, not at all.
I can say a lot of things, but I'll just shut the hell up. Right?
I cannot believe we just said that.
Said what?
All right, introduce it.
You know what? Gina Thomas, the goddess, thank you very much for Lucibellas. By the way, Lucibellas was established in 1929, and right now established right here on the YouTube channel.
Hey,
Kiki,
Jenny.
Right here on the YouTube channel of Kiki Classic Rock. It's time more for that classic rock raw feeling right now.
Feeling right now. Jenny said she went to R-rated horror movies when she
Jenny
was
from
little.
Kentucky. What is Jenny saying about?
But like, were they even? Wait a minute. I don't think R-rated horror movies were really all that bad. Right?
Stop.
What?
Are you talking about Jenny from Kentucky?
Yeah.
So Jenny from Kentucky swore on her Facebook tonight. She says she got a load of eggs. I don't know what the hell that's about. You can talk about that after your classic rock raw story, because Jenny and Bill, I have something to say to both of them. Now it's time for your classic rock raw.
Elton John's very last show ever in America will be streamed exclusively on Disney Plus. I'll definitely have to get it for that. I'll get it. I'll spend the $4.95 to get Disney Plus to see Elton, because it's going to be live. Elton John Live, Farewell from Dodger Stadium, will be available to Disney Plus purchasers on November 20th. That's going to be pretty cool. That's really neat. Disney Plus also has exclusive rights to air the documentary Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, the final Elton John performances, and the years that made his legend, was won in a bid by Disney for $30 million. That's a lot of Eltons, a lot of Sir Eltons. The documentary will include never before seen concert footage from the past 50 years, and of course, will focus on his last months before wrapping his time on the road here in America. This past Saturday night, Sir Elton played the JMA Wireless Dome in Syracuse, New York, and most of the police officers on duty for that event were mostly being used to keep Elton safe. Now, there's a reason for that. Apparently, there was a massive amount of people jam packed together inside the venue for about 20 minutes, which is never a good feeling when you're in a crowd like that. I've been in one of those once. Very uneasy. It is scary because you're like, am I going to get out of here alive, or are people going to start climbing on me? I don't like that feeling at all, and I'm sure these people didn't either. And I guess what happened was all of the doors to the concert hall were not opened. Now, if I recall correctly, that happened at another venue, I think over the summer, and it was like the same type of thing. So that's a problem. Open all the doors to the venue. Let the people get in safely so we don't have these things happen, because the next time it might not be as gentle, if you know what I'm saying. So this is definitely something that needs to be worked on. Open all the doors to the venues, have each door manned with a person or a couple of people so we don't get these human traffic jams. I mean, it's just a scary, scary feeling. It really, really is. Now, the dome was fully staffed with officers, and thankfully the entry happened without anything bad happening. At Elton's performance in Toronto on Thursday, he paid a special tribute to the late Queen Elizabeth II, and he was knighted by her in 1998. I didn't realize it was that long ago. So why not talk about Christmas again? Because Kick and Al's been talking about Christmas and winter for quite some time now.
It's okay. I like Christmas.
And Tim Allen is going to be Santa once again, but this time in a full-fledged miniseries. What? So you
Tim Allen?
talking about Tim Allen? Shut the front door.
I can't picture him as Santa Claus though.
He was Santa Claus.
He was?
In the movie Santa Claus. The Santa Claus.
Do you think he was a good Santa Claus though?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a great Santa Claus.
Okay.
Dude, like I think of Kurt Andrews and Tim Allen.
Really? Yeah, no, he was.
How can you really even think and Ed Asner. I also think of Ed Asner as Santa Claus.
No, I have to agree. I think Kurt Andrews is number one Santa Claus. There's no question about it. Tim Allen's number two.
I think Kurt has to be our number one Santa. And I think Mark and Scott could be his elves.
I don't think so.
I think Mark and Scott could be Kurt's Santa bodyguards.
Really?
I think we should have a big Christmas party.
See, too bad Kurt wasn't here, because he'd be like, oh, there you go. Alf, this Bill. You know, you guys suck. You know, and then we're in East Haven on Saturday, and we're watching, see what Jerry's singing, and Kurt turns and goes,
still
Alf.
there.
It goes, Alf. Like, what the hell are you talking about? I want to pull on his beard.
A mini series about Santa. I don't even know, guys, have we ever had a mini series about Santa? I don't think we have, but we're going to have one now. The Santa Clauses. That's the name of the miniseries, has been created by Disney Plus, and it is based on the original Santa Claus movies starring Tim Allen. The trailer is on YouTube. You guys go and take a look at it, and it looks really good. I can't wait to see it. The premise is that Santa wants to retire so he can spend more time with his family.
Giselle.
Isn't that why most people retire?
Right,
so they can spend more time with their family or go play golf.
Brady.
That's why they retire.
Life is short.
And Santa, can just take a break.
Right.
Really. Whatever he wants to do.
Take a break.
And also, the movie will focus on finding a replacement for Santa, because he's going to retire.
No, he's not going to retire.
I know, it's going to be hard, right? So my guess at the ending, Santa decides not to retire because he loves his job too much. That's just a hunch. I don't know. I hope I didn't spoil the whole thing for you.
No, I mean, you're talking about Santa and people. It's like Jan says, so for Christmas, instead of Elf on the shelf, we should have Al in the yard. And then people going on about Christmas. Then Kathy Waddle
No.
comes up. I mean, she must be drinking. She said, I always keep my clothes on at concerts. We're not even talking about concerts right now. We're talking about-
Kathy always does that.
Wait,
She'll come back later.
You know,
It's like I don't even know.
What are we on?
We were talking about that
Are
half an hour ago.
Are we on a delay in Texas or something? I don't know what the hell she's talking about. She's talking about like 10, 15 minutes ago. You know. Get Alan a towel. Okay.
Are you sure? Sorry. All right. So Tim Allen says
I can't
that.
believe you just did that.
I had to. So Tim Allen
Oh
says
my
that
God.
moviegoers are going to dig it, and it premieres on November 16th. So let's just see what everybody's talking about. We could get Al in a towel. Why?
Why not?
So Al did so much work today. He had he had our friend Chris helped him close the pool.
Oh my God.
When I tell you guys, it was fine outside. The minute they started working on the pool, pouring.
No, it started yesterday.
Pouring.
It took me all day yesterday. And you don't need to talk about personal stuff, but it took me all day yesterday to whatever, because, fall is fast approaching here, and, and what it is, and like whatever. So then I was up till like 10, 11 o'clock last night doing all my stuff. Then my good friend Chris came over, and he came over and, hey, how you doing? It started pouring rain, pouring and thundering and lightning. It was unbelievable. But we got wet. It was fine.
You were soaked. So Kathy Waddle said,
What? What'd she say?
I asked what I should wear to Elton John, and Kathy said non-flashing clothes because Elton doesn't like tatas.
God. So Peter Michaels closes his
man.
pool on Sunday. Yeah, I know. Maybe it's a little bit warmer up there in Massachusetts. I don't know.
So Kathy said, how do y'all close a pool? In Texas, we don't do that because it's
Right.
warm in Texas all year round.
Right.
So it's a lot of work. I mean, I don't do it, but I know what Al has to go through. It's a lot.
What you have to do, Kathy just feel my
should
pain.
have taped it.
What's that?
Should have filmed it.
No. You have to blow the lines out. I mean, you probably don't have to blow your lines out in Texas, but you have to blow your lines out, and then you have to put antifreeze in the lines. That way the pipes won't freeze and break underneath it, because the pipes are underneath the ground and everything else or whatever. And you have to lower the water below the skimmer or whatever. Then we put the elephant cover on the top of the pool, and that goes on with like little screws and stuff like that. But, it's fine.
So Jenny said, my new house will not have a pool. And then Nancy said, don't stop, be leaf and hoodie, ship today. Can't wait to get it. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. I love you, Nancy.
Thank you. And Kathy Bailey said, friend of ours in Long Island closes hers as well. Oh, in Long Island, absolutely. And Candy said, I won't be watching Babes of Toyland.
Where's Nancy from? I forget. Nancy, what state are you from? Oh, she's from New Hampshire.
Yeah,
okay, that's right.
She goes to Market Basket.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forget.
So, yeah, the pool is closed. I'm very sad. I don't even want to look at it. I don't even want to look at it. But we have a baby bunny in the yard. Like,
that's kind of weird for this time of year.
It's very weird for this time of year.
The geese came back and they're pooping all
Mafia
over.
Goose was here today.
Oh
I'm like,
God.
what the heck, dude?
I thought he would have been killed by now,
Ow.
Look, this is the Mafia Goose. I mean, he's been around for how many years?
He's been around a long time. Like,
we
this
know
is not his first rodeo.
No, because his eyes, he looks like kind of funny.
Oh, no, his eye, that's Mafia Goose.
Mafia Goose.
It's Mafia Goose. He looks like a mafia.
Just a reminder, we're going to be at Twin River Casino in Lincoln, Rhode Island. This Friday, Peter Michael's going to be there. Sanders going to be there. A lot of people are going to be there. 38 special as the show starts at 8 o'clock. Doors open at 7. We're going to be broadcasting probably like around 5 o'clock or so. Come on by and say hello, and it'll be a fun time. It'll be a good time. People love concerts. It was proven on Saturday night. People were going nuts, weren't they?
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God.
It was because it was a beautiful night,
gorgeous night.
I mean, there was food smells in the air.
And the funny thing about it, though, Kiki, you said this today. We went to the fair and we did not eat anything at the fair. We did not eat anything at the fair.
We didn't. I just brought that up today. And it's so funny how, so Kathy said she wants a Market Basket there. Let me tell you, you should rally for one. And Nancy said she got the Market Basket rotisserie turkey breast. Now, I have not gotten that yet.
Turkey breast?
Guys, listen, I implore you, if you are near a Market Basket, get the $4.56 rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie chicken.
You will not be sorry. All right. So when we came home Sunday, I said, I got to go to the supermarket, even though we were so tired. But we went to Market Basket. I was like, well, don't you want to go over to this market because it's much closer? And I said, no, we're going to Market Basket because it's my favorite. So we had to drive further. But we did. So I wasn't going to cook on Sunday. So we got the rotisserie chicken. I'm still eating it.
Right.
So not only did we have dinner Sunday night from that $4.56 chicken.
Yeah.
I had chicken on my spinach salad yesterday for lunch.
Yep.
And I will have it again tomorrow on my spinach salad for lunch.
Is Gina saying she does a Robert De Niro voice? Is that what she says?
Oh,
Gina, if you can do a Robert,
that sounds good. I want to hear it.
Let me say what I have to say, Kiki.
Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me?
Can I say what I have to say?
You do it.
Okay. No. If you can do a Robert De Niro voice, reach out to us on the shout out page on the Kiki.fm app.
That's good.
It's on the iPhone, Android, whatever. You go to you know how to do it. You'll hit the shout out button and say, hi, this is Gino, whatever, and do your Robert De Niro imitation. And if it's good enough, we'll put it on the air.
I bet the Mafia Goose does say things.
See.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know what, Gina? You really should do it. You should do a Robert De Niro or an Al Pacino one. You looking at me? Are you looking at me? I love that Scarface. How many times have I seen that? I don't even know.
I don't know, a long time.
Like a lot. I have seen that movie way too many times to even talk about it.
You have some more classic rock raw?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Was I holding you up for something?
No, I have to drink some water.
Can you stop coughing in front of everybody? Like, you really need to just shut your mic off when you're coughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's I feel bad.
I should hit the cough button. It's very muggy here.
I think you need to go to the doctor.
I'm fine. And now it's time for more of your classic rock right here at Kiki Classic Rock. And thanks for listening to Kiki.fm. Go ahead, Kiki.
By the way, hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Share the video with all of your friends and family and just stay. Thanks. So we've had a lot of amazing tours hit the road this year, but as of today, who has had the highest grossing tour so far as of now? Kind of surprising, really. So we got some country, we got some top 40, and we got some rap. Always got to have some rap on the list. Yeah, you just have to. And there's a splash of classic rock, of course. Hey, at least we have some classic rock in that list. I mean, we could have none, but if we had none, I wouldn't be talking about it. Plain and simple. So here you go. At number 10, Garth Brooks is at 44.3 million. At number 9, Coldplay is at 44.7 million. They're pretty close to Garth. Didn't even know Coldplay was doing that many shows, but I guess they are. At number 8, John Mayer at 51.8 million. And here's something for all of us. After John Mayer, number 7, the Eagles. Even though Deacon Fry left, it's all good. It's fine. I didn't write down the amount. What a dum-dum. At number 6, Eric Church. Don't know him, but he's at 56.3 million. At number 5, Morgan Wallen. Don't know him either. He's at 58.3 million. I don't even know these people. I know our people, but I don't know the other people. Number 4, another bunch of people I don't know. BTS. Do you know who that is? I don't know. BTS. No clue. 69.3 million. So a lot of people clearly know who BTS is. Sounds like a stomach disease or something. I don't know. At number 3, I can take a breath. Elton John's tour is at 70 million, and he's not even done yet. I mean, it's still going to be climbing because he's not over. November 20th, his last show on Disney Plus. We just talked about it. Number 2, Genesis. Now, I was surprised to even see them near the number 1 spot, but hey, there's still a lot of Genesis fans out there, and I think maybe the fact that people know Phil Collins will not be taking to the road again is probably why this was a big tour for them. And at number 1, really interesting because Al and I have been talking about this group. Why we've been talking about this group, I don't know. Well, I do know why, but at number 1 is Bad Bunny. Now, have any of you heard of Bad Bunny? So let me tell you why we've been talking about Bad Bunny. Now their sound is definitely unique. It's like, I don't want to say Caribbean rap, but that's what it kind of sounds like to me. And the reason why we've been talking about Bad Bunny is because one of John Payne's, our friend John Payne, former lead singer of Asia, one of his guitar players, Alex Rodriguez, he is amazing. He has great hair, by the way, beautiful curly hair. He's in Bad Bunny. So when he's performing or traveling with Bad Bunny, he cannot play with John. But I mean, this group, Bad Bunny, I did not realize how big that they are. Billions of views on YouTube, not even millions. They're past that. A couple of their videos are in the billions. Our people don't even have videos in the billions. Bad Bunny does. So I've gotten to see Alex a couple of times, play with John. That's pretty huge because he's in that band as well.
Great guy, by the way.
Very, very talented. Now, I was kind of surprised that the stadium tour did not make it on this list because really, I mean, they've been on fire too with ticket sales. But the list was released at the end of August. The stadium tour just ended, so maybe they'll be on there next month. I really don't know. And even Paul McCartney, I was surprised he wasn't on this list, but he was on another list a few months back. So maybe because his tour's over, I don't know. Now, I couldn't find out any tour numbers on Journey. I've been looking for those for a long time, but there's nothing out there. And we know they sold a ton of tickets. And that Texas show at the rodeo, giddy up. Like that thing was packed, and what, there were over 70,000 seats in that stadium. So I'm sure they had to do really, really well. Now, Journey is going to be doing a show or two in Hawaii. Now, to me,
Aloha.
That would be a great place to see Journey in Hawaii. I would have to put flowers on my head, get a lei on my neck.
Good luck.
Wear a grass skirt, and then just go like that and go see Journey. That would be so, and have a coconut bra. Like you would have to have a coconut bra.
Right. And
you could wear one too.
Yeah, that's one place I've always I don't have to go there, but I kind of always wanted to go to Hawaii to get a lei.
And I have to say, I cannot wait until next year. And what they're going to announce for the 50th anniversary tour, I can't wait. I'm really excited. I'm getting pretty hyped up.
About what?
I'm very, very curious to see how this is going to play out.
About what?
The Journey 50th anniversary tour.
No.
I'm anticipating. I'm waiting. I can't wait.
No, I just hope they do it right.
I really can't wait.
I just hope they do it right. I just hope they do it right.
I agree with you.
Because if they don't do it right, the hell with Journey.
I'm praying.
I'm just saying. They don't do it right, the hell with them. That's it. They're done.
Scott said he's ready.
Ready for
Candy's
what?
talking about her typos.
Yeah, but Candy wants to know how tall Scott is, and he's very tall. She's like hitting on
Scott's him. Really who's hitting on Scott?
Candy.
Good.
No, and
that's good. Let's go.
I don't mean to interrupt you about Journey, but while you're in the threads here, Scott or whatever, just let everybody here know what shoe size you are. So anyway, Journey, they have to do what's right. They have to make it happen.
Well, fingers crossed.
They have to. I mean,
and let's hope Steve Augeri is part of it.
And as he said in the interview, he'd be happy playing a tambourine.
That was so funny.
That was funny.
Someone
as hell.
even quoted that on Twitter.
They did?
They did.
That was funny as hell.
They put quotes. I'll even be happy playing a tambourine, says Steve Augeri.
Right.
It's like, you know what?
Right.
I want to see him do more.
If you have not got a chance to watch that interview, Kiki did with Steve Augeri a couple weeks ago at 24, it's pretty good. The interview is good. Steve is right in his element. And as you said to Steve, he says, "Boy, Steve, you look good. What are you doing?" He says, "I'm not sleeping." But he
looked great too.
He looked great. He looked great at Twin River, and he looked great at East Haven Fall Festival just over the weekend. He was on fire, and I'm telling you, if I was Journey, I would say, just do it.
Yeah.
I
know.
That's it.
I know.
Because
hey, Eunice, how are you?
Eunice,
I didn't even see you there. Scott said he loves older women. All right, so how much older?
Oh my God, what the hell are you talking? Now it's the match game on Kiki.fm.
What?
What?
No, I would. Let's figure this out. How much older are you willing to go, Scott?
No, that is personal information.
No, it's not.
I asked Scott a question a minute ago, and he hasn't answered the question yet. And people want to know what shoe size you are. That's the important thing.
That's not really important.
Yes, it is important.
I think he's told us that before.
No.
Scott said it doesn't matter. He's flexible.
What is shoe size?
No, the age.
No. The thing
so you could go younger or
because
older.
I want to know what size shoe I should buy.
He's a 13.
What?
He's 13. I remember him telling us this before.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
we had a whole conversation.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to play with my twist tie. Did you guys ever play with these when you were a kid?
Oh, my God.
Did you? And did you ever put glue on your hands and then peel it off when it was dry?
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Did you ever eat glue?
I never ate glue.
I ate Elmer's glue.
No, I never ate glue.
And I've been stuck ever since.
Was that funny?
I thought it was. I think everybody else thought it was a riot.
No one's laughing.
Yes,
Sandy is. No.
But you know what?
Oh, Kathy Bailey thought Scott was engaged.
He was.
And Scott said, I'm not engaged, dating, or in a relationship. Oh, hey, let's go.
Scott's a nice guy. But you know what? The thing of it is.
And Jenny said she got in trouble for wasting the glue.
That's right.
Mark said, stuck on you. Nancy said, Al.
No, but you know, if you want to hitch up with Scott, you got to be willing to go to concerts and you got to pay your own way because Scott's not going to pay your way.
And play with Twisty Touch. You know, that's a great question. So
stuck on you, Mark.
All right, Scott, here's a question for you.
What's that?
So just say you meet someone brandy new.
Yeah.
And you find out she likes the same type of music as you.
Yeah.
Now, it's not you, Al. I'm asking Scott.
Okay.
Scott's going to have to reply in the comments.
All right, shut up.
Somebody's knocking on the door. Are you kidding me?
Are you serious?
Hello? Dude, somebody just knocked on the door.
All right, I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, okay. All right. Al is going to... Somebody's knocking on my door. That's so weird. This is like awkward. Okay. That was weird. If they come to the window, I'm going to freak out. I can't. This is like so messed up. Okay, anyway. I'm going to move forward because I know Al's here, so I'm fine. Anyway. So just say that you found out she liked the same music as you and you anticipated you were going to buy tickets for a show. Even though you had not dated her or gone out with her, would you buy her ticket to a show? I think that's a valid question. What? Oh, it's the mafia goose or the bunny. Wouldn't that be funny? Oh my gosh. Yes, absolutely. All right. So there you go. So Scott, guys, Scott's a real catch right here. Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? And DG said, I think he's very generous. I was just curious because oh, he's out there with a flashlight. Oh my gosh. This is so crazy. So anyway, distracted. I am like a squirrel. So I think, all right, like the younger generation, I don't know. Everything okay?
Yeah, it's just a deer.
It was not a deer. Is a deer out there? Oh, now he left. Anyway, so the younger generation, I don't know if they do that. That's why I'm curious because when I was growing up, the guy always paid for the date and I didn't expect them to, but it's just something that happened. Does that make sense? So I was just curious, is that what happens now? I mean, I've been married for so long, I don't even know. I know I sound like a dum-dum, but I really just don't know what dating rules are now. So I like asking these questions because then I get enlightened. And Kathy said, if a guy paid for concert tickets, I'd get dinner and parking. That's really cool. See, that's nice. And Jenny said, if you decide mutually to go, then you both pay. Very nice. And Jenny also said, okay, here's the thing. Did he ask her to go? If so, then yes. Right. Good point. And then good night adventures. I don't like that though. And good night and thank you. Bye, Sandy, I think.
Oh,
And
Sandy's
then,
going?
oh, yes, Sandy. Okay, have to go, guys. Can't wait to see you Friday. We'll see you Friday.
Friday night, Twin River Casino, Lincoln, Rhode Island.
And then Scott said, my friend Lisa demanded to pay for parking the other night. That's really nice.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
should've.
saying?
That's
Like,
great. Yeah.
I think if you guys have an understanding, perfect.
Right.
You know, but then I think when it gets awkward, like, I don't know. Again, it's been so long. I have no idea. I'm just curious. I really am just curious how it goes nowadays because I just am. Right, Al?
Right.
Like, we know people who jump into dating and the guy takes care of everything.
Well,
Right?
I think that has always been the standard. But I think in today's society where things are so costly, I mean, if the woman is working and brings an income in, she wants to help out. That's fine. That's up to her. Because
Yeah, like, I don't see a problem with that.
I don't either.
I don't see
I
don't
don't
see
either.
a problem with it. Like,
Right.
like Kathy said, you know, if he bought the tickets, she would get dinner and parking. Like,
Right.
I think that's really cool because
Back in the day, though, that wasn't acceptable.
correct.
Back in the day, when they used to have black and white TVs, a guy used to pay for everything.
Yeah.
And if a girl had to pay for something, oh my God, I can't believe he made me pay for, my orange juice, whatever, I just
And even my vodka.
right.
Love you, Eunice.
I love you, Eunice.
And then Kathy
Look
said,
at
I
those
like
roses.
helping pay for expensive dates as well. I guess it depends, but I don't want anyone to think they're being taken advantage of. Yes.
Right.
And that's the difference, I think, between yesterday and today. Not yesterday, Monday, but yesterday, like 1975.
1975.
And even though I wasn't dating then, I was like 8. So I wasn't dating.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that it's just our brains have changed. Our way of thinking has changed. But even like I'm curious too about the younger generation. I'm gonna ask Haley on Friday night because she's 18. But it just like what is the young kids do now?
Happy Haley's going to
you
be
know?
at the Twin River Casino 38 special too. She's going to be great.
Scott said, but if I'm front row and VIP for $1,000, she's on her own.
Scott, I agree with you, man. You're a concertaholic, and I love it. You enjoy what you do, and it's great.
Funny.
But you have to do what you have to do. And what Mike said is exactly right. Back in the day, back in the 70s and 60s, and even the early 80s, guys were always expected to pick up the tab. And that's the way it was. I mean, you didn't think any different. And if a girl had to pay for something, she probably wouldn't go out with the guy anymore, which is... It was kind of weird, but it was acceptable in society back then.
Yeah.
It wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going on a date with a guy and you had to pay for it, that girl will never go with that guy again. And that's too bad.
But is that how it is today, Mark? Like is
how would Mark know? He doesn't date. He's married.
Well, he has kids though. Well,
right.
Grown kids. So he would know better than me because my kids are all taken with people.
Yeah. But again, I mean, it depends on the individual or whatever.
And let's think about this. So Chris and Kendra, I'm sure they wouldn't mind. I mean, they're very equal in what they spend their money on.
Right.
So they've been pretty good about that. And I think Corey and Quincy are pretty much the same way. It's not like, oh, you pay for me and I pay for you or whatever. They're pretty equal and they've all been together.
I love what Scott just said too. I love being friends with a woman because that's true. I mean, back in the day, if you were friends with a woman, they always thought that you were coming on to them. And Scott has a relationship with all kinds of ladies out there, whatever. He's not trying to, take them home or whatever. They're just good friends.
Yeah.
I mean, and that to me, Scott, is so nice. I mean, that's what life is all about. It's just enjoying each other's company, whether they're a man or woman. Because back in the day when I was dating and when I was younger, guys were always friends with guys. If you're a friend with a woman, you're like, oh, what are you doing talking to my wife? I can't believe it. No. Sometimes you have things in common.
I've always had that thought process.
I know you have.
Al, you not so much.
There
is no problem with a woman being friends with a man.
Right.
None.
No, you've always had relationships with men that you weren't going out with, but you've always had friends that were guys. Always have. And like Peter Michaels from Massachusetts said, I always want to pay for everything. It's a guy thing. I don't know if it's. I'm from Massachusetts, also, Peter. I don't know if it's a Massachusetts thing. I don't know if it's different parts of the country, but. Look at Bill. He says when Al was younger back in the 30s, what the hell? I can't with you guys. What is? I just can't. I'm just trying to be nice here and have.
Oh, you're so nice, Al.
What are you doing to me?
What I do?
No.
And Mark said, yes, I know lots of people that both pay.
Really?
So, like in our age group, Mark, is that what you're referring to? I'm just curious. I just like asking.
And see what Scott says. I have a lot of women friends who have a hard time believing that I only want a friendship, and that's cool, man.
Kathy, I
What?
haven't been on a date since the early part of this century. Well,
Really?
you know what? You need to go on a date.
You
Kathy.
do. You got so much to
need a
give,
date.
girl. I mean, you got a great personality. You're a fun-loving person,
Yeah.
and you love to sit on park benches. Why? I don't know.
Well,
It's good.
it's a Steve Perry bench.
Kathy, I mean, God, imagine going on a date with Kathy, though. She'd be a hoot.
I think it would be funny.
It'd be funny as hell.
I would love to
Oh my
videotape
God.
it, though.
No.
That'd
You
be
just
fun.
stop videotaping everything. You went to the grocery store
And
on
it's
Sunday.
not even
No,
called
no, 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 no,
videotaping
no, no, no,
anymore.
no.
Is it filming?
No,
I don't even know.
You gotta stop videotaping every fart. Okay, you
I
have to.
don't.
No,
No, I don't videotape
no.
everything.
No, you
a lot
you
of people do. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Oh, no, I
Well,
don't.
okay, let's talk about Market Basket on Sunday. Do you remember what you did?
That's different.
No.
That was different.
Was it?
I was very happy to be at Market Basket.
No, but
Because all right, let me talk about my deli experience. So,
Joe. Was Joe?
So we had just gotten finished looking at each other like, oh, the deli people look like they're falling asleep. And let me tell you.
Right.
So my number gets called. My deli, I was 52.
Number 52.
So
God, 52. Where
the
are
guy calls my number and I'm like, he goes, hi, I'm John. And I'm like,
you? Right.
all right, I love you. And he goes, what would you like today? Very sweet and nice and everything
He
like
had
that.
a hairnet on and everything.
They all had hairnets
Right.
on. Crazy, loved it.
Right.
So I said, we couldn't get a pastrami sandwich in Connecticut because everything was closed.
Right.
So I said, I'm making a dang
Well, it wasn't
pastrami
closed when you
sandwich.
just left early and it wasn't open.
Well, no, there were no delis open.
Okay.
So I said, I'm going to make a pastrami sandwich. I'm going to go to Market Basket. I'm going to get pastrami. I'm going to get Swiss cheese and rye bread.
Right, bread.
So John goes, you got to get this pastrami.
Right.
And then he comes over with a piece of pastrami for Al and I.
It's huge.
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 I'm like, John,
You want a piece of this meat?
I love you.
Right.
Give me a pound. So John
Pound.
gives me a pound of pastrami. And I mean, really, who even gives taste tests anymore in the supermarket? Well, Market Basket does.
Well, some people do, but the generous portion that John gave you was like the die
Unbelievable.
for.
So then he goes, well, you want some Swiss cheese? I said,
Oh,
John,
yeah.
John, you
John.
know what's going on. So
Right.
then he gives Al and I 2 huge pieces of Swiss cheese,
Huge.
and he cut them thick,
Thick.
and he gives them to us. I'm like,
Thick
oh my God,
Swiss cheese.
I'm in love with John.
I love John.
And
Great
let me
guy.
tell you, what a great pastrami sandwich.
He told us a funny joke, but I can't remember what it was.
He did tell you a funny joke.
I don't know.
So
Something to do with
the
handcuffs.
Market Basket deli, and then like another ladies jumping in on the conversation
Right.
behind the deli. They were great deli people.
We're having a great time at
Yeah.
Market Basket, talking to the deli guy, John, and all the other people.
Yeah.
And a woman there, she was funny as hell. She's like 51 and 52. She's having a good time with herself, you know?
She was laughing.
She's laughing.
Oh, that was
Oh,
right.
okay,
It was great. I just, yeah.
Well, and as Nancy says, it's true. Like the Market Basket deli people, you know, they're so nice to give you like a portion or whatever, but it's marketing, because if you say a half a pound, their goal is out of a half a pound, you say, give me a pound. You know, you want to increase your order because it's so darn good.
You got to get a pound, though.
Right.
You can't get a half a pound of pastrami.
Right. But if they give you a piece, then you say, give me a pound.
And Ario Gina, by the way, hello, said,
Ario
what's a
Gina.
girl got to do to get some pastrami?
Right.
We'll go to Market Basket.
And I tell you, we came home and Kiki made that. It was friggin' awesome. It was great.
The only thing I'm so mad about,
What are you mad about
I
now?
didn't melt the Swiss on the raw.
So next time
Like I
you
just
do
put
that.
the Swiss on it, figuring the pastrami would
Right,
be hot enough
right.
to melt the Swiss.
Right.
Mm.
Well, we're coming out of Connecticut, and Kiki's saying, where's the Carnegie Deli? What's the opposite way? We're not going to New York.
Oh, hi, Carol Jean. She's back. By the way, can I just say something?
What's that about Carol Jean?
So, Carol Jean's daughter, she did really well in a fitness competition in Vegas this past weekend. Now, Carol Jean, your daughter, first of all, looks amazing. She's gorgeous. She's fit as a fiddle. Like you could bounce a quarter off every inch of her body, it looks like.
Really? You should
And
try
she has
that.
children. So,
She has children?
my point of bringing that up, I hope you don't mind, Carol Jean,
Should have
and
asked me beforehand.
congratulations to her. No, but my point of bringing that up is now her daughter's much younger than me.
But
But I
me too.
think the fact that she has children and the fact that she is able to get her body into shape like that, I just wanted to like say tonight that we can all do whatever we want to do. And if any of us has a dream to do anything, and then I started thinking about Scott and going to all the shows he goes to, and Mark and Kurt, and now Kathy Bailey's doing all of these classes for her to enhance her real estate career. And Candy is putting these little videos together of Steve Perry and Journey.
Why?
And just showing her talent of what she can do. And just so many of us here have so many talents. And I think at this stage of our lives, if there's something we want to do, and there's even just a little bug in our ear saying, you know what, I've always wanted to do that. Now's the time to do it. Here I am sitting here in a shed, basically talking to you guys. I absolutely love what I do. I love what I'm doing. Am I getting paid a lot of money for this? No. I love what I do. I love talking about classic rockers. I love talking about the news. I love connecting with you guys. And I just think there's always a lesson to be learned every single day. And I'm not trying to get philosophical or anything, but I am right now, and I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
But I just think that, with Carol Jean's daughter doing that in the fitness competition, that's a lot of work. It's a tremendous amount of work what she did to get to that point. And Mark just being a tour person now, and Kurt traveling overseas and here and there and going to see all these shows, and same thing with Scott. And all of you, just basically doing what you want to do. Just keep doing it. Make yourself happy. This is our time now. This is our time. Most of us have raised our children and sacrificed our lives to make sure we've put decent human beings into the universe, right? And it's time for us to have fun. It's time for us to live our dreams, because you know what? We only have one today. That's it. This is what we got. And I just think we all need to remember that, and remember that we're all valued, and we all have a talent that deep inside, we all know that there's something we want to do that would make us extremely happy. So why not start trying to do it to get yourself to that place where you want to be? And you know what? I think you can make money with anything you decide to do. Any talent you have, there's a way to monetize it so you can at least survive and support yourself. So that's my rant for today. Go freaking be happy.
That's
Dang
right.
it.
Have
That's
fun. You only live
That's it.
one life.
Yeah.
Kiki.fm, we play music, we bring people together. That's what we've done. And you've been we talk about it all the time. You've been very fortunate to speak to so many people in the rock world, and just to be able to do that is gratifying. And it just
All of this is
we got more
gratifying.
stuff coming up this year, and we're excited than hell. I mean, it seems like I make fun of a lot of things and whatever, but I enjoy this too. Even if I'm forced to go to concerts on a Saturday night. But the thing of it is, as Kiki said, you got to enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
You live one life and make the best of it, and just have a good time with it. If it puts a smile on your face, it's worth it.
Yep,
It's worth it
absolutely.
100%.
You can't. We can't turn back from today. We can't turn back from tomorrow because it hasn't happened yet. But we can create our own path, and we can all do this together. That's why I just love the fact that all of you are just so cool and so positive, and just, yeah, we can get into reality, and sometimes we do talk about real stuff here, but we try to keep it on the more uplifting
Well,
side
it's got to
because
be positive.
it's but sometimes things happen, we got to talk about them. But I just was thinking about all of these things today, and I'm like, you know what? It takes a lot of work for people to create their own path. But I think once you get there, it's good. And if it's something you truly have always wanted to do, what are you waiting for? What the heck are you waiting for?
Well, we're reaching out to people, and the whole Kiki Nation world reaches out to people, and that's how we get to know. How fortunate are we to meet so many nice people we've never met
Yes.
before, and just actually meet them in person.
Yep.
And Kathy Bailey right now is reaching out to Kathy Waddle, and Kathy Waddle is saying what she wants in the house, and Kathy Bailey says she'll drive up and help her if she needs something. I mean,
Oh,
it's connecting.
yeah, see?
This is what this platform is all about. We talk here, but you listen to the music. Music makes you feel good, makes you feel energized, and it's connecting with people, and that's what it's all about, and that's very important.
Yep. And you know what? Like Carol Jean said, chills, everyone needs to know their worth. Everyone needs to know their worth. Everyone.
All I know is
Because you're all valuable.
right.
You all have a talent and you all have something great inside of you. Every single one of you. I mean it. It can I just tell you too? Like there was a stage in my life, and I have said this to you guys before. I was definitely a curmudgeon. I was, but I had a lot of crap going on in my life. My father was dying. I was just not a good person. I really wasn't. And I don't even remember what changed me, but I was reading about positivity, and I wasn't even 20 yet. And I started reading these things. I don't know how they got put in my path, but they did. And I changed my mindset myself. No one did that for me. No one told me, you know what, you got to be a better person. You know what, you suck. You know what, you're just mean. You know what, stop being a jerk. I told myself, I did. And people can make everything how they want it to be. And I truly am a believer. If you think good thoughts, if you think good, positive thoughts, you're going to have a good, positive life. I don't know I mean, my life has been really good for a really long time. Is it because I'm lucky? I don't know. Is it because I'm blessed? Absolutely. Is it because I try to have a good outlook on life? Yes. I really think that is the majority of the reason why we are the way we are, because it's what you look at everything as. And, Mark made a comment back there. He said, he's able to do this stuff now because he raised his children. And that's where most of us are at now. And it's funny for me to even say, oh my gosh, I raised my kids. I did all that. I did a great job. Al did a great job. We worked our butts off to give them what they had. Was it a lot? No, it wasn't a ton. We didn't go on all kinds of exotic trips. We kept them in private school as long as we can. They had a roof over their head. They always had food in the fridge and food on the table in front of them, clothing on their backs. And they had a good life. They had a good upbringing. And we worked hard for that. But we kept on the path of trying to be good people and just trying to give them a happy life. So now it's our turn. And now it's your turn. And I really think so. I don't even know why I went off on this today.
That's
but
okay.
I was thinking about Carol Jean's daughter. I'm thinking about Mark. I'm thinking about Kurt and all Kurt's been through and how happy he is when he goes to see these shows. And Scott and Candy and Nancy and all of you. Literally, DG and Roberta, people who aren't here. I just adore each and every one of you.
It's amazing.
Adore you.
Kathy Waddle says, Scott, I really appreciate that you bought my book, and I've never met you. I was just getting to know you. I mean, that's what it's all about, connecting with people. Like this candle that I'm looking at and smelling right now, Tree Farm. I'm going to smell this for probably a long time. I'm getting high just smelling this tree farm. It smells like Christmas, and I love Christmas. I love it. And I love all you too. Even Scott, even Mark.
So sorry to go on a little
That's okay.
positivity rant, but
That's fine.
I think sometimes we need that. I think sometimes, we just need to hear someone say, you know what? You got this. It is all good. There could be a bunch of crap around you. Push it aside. And you know what? I said something interesting the other day. And I won't say to who, but
Who?
I won't, you know who, but
Okay.
I said, block out the noise.
Right.
And I don't know where I got that from.
You're right.
Remember that, Al?
Well, yes,
But
at the same time, there are issues in the world that you have to address. We're not fake. I mean,
No.
not. It's try to be as positive as we can, but it's connecting with people. When people are going through bad stuff, listen to them, help them if you can.
Absolutely.
Just focus on, being there for them if they need your help and assistance, which is very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it's all about, just connecting with people.
But also the block out the noise thing. There's a lot of stuff going on around us.
Say that again. Block out the noise.
Block out the noise.
That's very powerful.
There's a lot of stuff.
A lot of noise.
A lot of noise.
A lot of noise.
And
yeah,
there's a lot of it's just noise. And
right.
You can filter that out. That's all I'm going to say about that. But block out the noise, let in the good, and be aware. If someone around you, like Al said, does need something. Even if you don't know the person.
Even Kathy reached out to Mark and she said she appreciated him hanging out with her in Maryland.
Right.
And they never met before. I mean, and that's the cool thing about it. I mean.
And we appreciate Kurt has been so wonderful. Mark has been so wonderful. Roberta. All of you.
Gina.
Honestly.
Oh, my God.
And we got to see Gina the other night. She brought us pastry. I mean, she went to the bakery. She picked out a bunch of really nice things for us and brought it to us and sat at the show with us.
But she was blessed at the end of the night to meet Steve Ojiri on the sidewalk. Now, she had a great time. I watched her. She was singing. She was hooping and hollering. She loved it, the full moon and everything else. But at the end of the night, Steve's coming out the backstage. I'm talking to him, and all I can hear is Kurt's voice in the background. Steve! And Steve Ojiri was talking to me. Steve! And Steve Ojiri goes, what? Go over there. And that made Gina's night. And just for me to see that with Kurt taking a picture of those two was great. That's what life is all about.
I know.
It's just loving music, loving each other, and communicating. That's what it's all about.
And again, the mayor of the town put this on for the residents all around there, and it was wonderful.
Wonderful.
It really was just so nice.
Great venue.
And the town spent a lot of money on it.
A lot of money.
It was a really nice event. And again, music. It was all about the music, bringing all of those people together for that weekend.
And the acts were great.
Yeah.
The sound system was friggin' phenomenal, as I told the mayor. And it was just great. It's great to see John Payne again.
Yeah.
And it's great to see Lee Evans and Steve Ojiri. It was a great night. But that's what it's all about. Just connecting with each other, making friends. I know a lot of you, don't have people in your life, and this is how you connect. This is how we connect, because it's so important to us that if we can put a smile on your face, I know it was worth getting up that morning.
Absolutely. 1,000,000,000%. So block out the noise and, put your blinders on there, because there's just some crap out there, but it's okay. You know what? If you let the crap affect you, you're not going to move forward. You're not going to be able to get out of bed the next day. It's just crap. And you have to just say, you know what? I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you to try to throw that crap my way. You can keep it. Thanks. Anyway, does everybody know whose birthday it is today? I can't believe it. A big, happy 77th birthday today to Peter Cetera.
Really?
Formerly of Chicago. And did you know
he
was born in Chicago? Like, is that not karma or what?
That was pretty good, Kiki.
Now, Peter was in the band Chicago from 1965 through 1985, and he left to go make some waves on his own, which he certainly did. Peter is the love crooner. I'm sorry to call him that, but he just is. And two of his solo songs hit number one, Glory of Love and The Next Time I Fall, which he sang with Amy Grant. Oh, love that song.
Amy Grant. I haven't heard that name in
Love
a
that
long
song.
time.
Yep.
Remember saying her name in the radio. Amy
Now
Grant.
he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Chicago, as well as he's at the Grammy Hall of Fame as well.
Mhm.
And he got the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2020. And he got his first Grammy with Chicago, their first number one hit, If You Leave Me Now. I
Oh.
wrote about that on my Instagram page this morning, and that was from 1976. Now, there's not much out there about Peter Cetera today. So hopefully he's well. Hopefully he's enjoying his life. And happy 77th birthday
Right.
to Mr. Peter Cetera. That's crazy.
Carol Jean has a Chicago Dewey Brothers shirt.
Ah, nice.
Oh my God,
man. So that's an old one, Chicago. and
yeah, I know it's
Dewey's.
kind of cool. On Saturday night, Kurt's wife showed up. She's doing all the work. Pushing the stroller, and she's coming down the sidewalk in front of Walgreens. She's wearing a Kiki.fm t-shirt.
That's so funny. And again, just supporting, and it's just so cool. And we really just thank each and every one of you for
right
every ounce of support you've given us.
And not only that, when you purchase something, I know you like it and everything else, but it keeps the station on the air. It helps pay the expenses and everything else. Because, as I said before, I could load it up with commercials tomorrow, but I'm not going to yet. Just keep the traction going and keep the music going too, which is great.
We were talking to someone just recently, and they were talking about their BMI check, and that's actually one of the royalty services that we have to pay to keep the music on the air. So, just so you guys know, there are expenses that go into this. We have to pay the royalties to the artist, or else we can't play the music.
Talking about BMI guy, I just heard from Walter.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. See,
didn't know that.
I'm gonna listen to his song and see if it maybe we'll play it on the station.
Sounds good.
This is Walter, who was at the East Haven Fall Festival.
Nice.
And played guitar, organ, and is a great singer too, by the way. Great.
Yeah, he was fun.
And
he was in Survivor. Yeah.
And also, Kurt has been following him for a long time. And he got to meet him, so it was really good. And actually, he reached out to Kurt, and he said it was really nice meeting him too.
Yeah, of course he knows who Kurt is.
So
everybody knows Kurt.
But it's funny you're just talking about that, and it's Walter just emailed me probably about maybe 10 minutes ago, and said, "Here's my latest single. Listen to it." Because I don't put anything on the air, but I listened to it a little bit. It's not bad.
Yeah.
So maybe you'll hear it in the next couple of days.
And Bill said it's Vinny Appice's birthday, so happy birthday to Vinny. Werner. And good night, Gina. We love you so much.
Are you going to sleep now?
It was nice.
The poor girl works all the time. She saw us Saturday night. Then she had to get up early in the morning to go to work.
I know. Well, she works hard for the money.
But I said, do you work at a church? No.
Hi, Laura.
So, good night, Gina. Thank you very much. And the cannolis were great. Everything was great.
Everything was great. Thank you.
We love Lusabella's Italian pastry shop, established in 1929, East Haven, Connecticut. And by the way, before Gina goes, I was yelling to Steve as he was taking a picture with it. Next time he comes down, Gina's offering to make him some nice Italian dinners.
I know. Lee's like, what am I getting next time when I come?
No, but you didn't hear this conversation when Steve Ogieri was out there, because Steve Ogieri is Italian, and she's going to make a nice Italian food for him.
Good.
Right.
I'm sure she's a fabulous cook.
Right.
All right, guys. So if you have not downloaded the Kiki.fm app yet, please go ahead and do so. We play the best classic rock on the planet 24/7 on Kiki.fm. Also, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. YouTube likes that.
Yeah.
And it helps keep my videos relevant. I know it's weird. It's just a simple thing, but I don't know. And even these comments, believe it or not, YouTube sees all this stuff. Well, AI sees it, artificial intelligence, and they see that people are interacting. So they keep pushing my videos out a little bit more. So it works out great, and I appreciate it. Share the video with your cat,
I like
Etta the cat, Kathy Waddle's cat. could share it with her.
Right.
And also, we will not be here Friday night because we will be at the 38th special
But you can
concert.
listen to us on Kiki.fm. We
Of
like
course.
Peter's going to be there. Sandy's going to be there. A lot of other people are going to be there. The show is just about sold out. It's got hardly any tickets left at all. And it's happening Friday night at Twin River Casino, Lincoln, Rhode Island. So 38 Specials is going to be there. It's going to be a great time. So we'd like to have you come on by. You can see Haley. Happy Haley is going to be there. Donna Catalina is going to be there. I think Peter Baker is going to give her a hug. Oh, not Peter Baker. Peter, what's his name? The other Peter from Massachusetts.
Peter Michaels.
Peter Michaels. I say I'm getting old. So Peter Mike, I like his name because I think he should have his own radio show, like I've told you before, right?
Absolutely.
Peter Michaels on Kiki.fm.
And Laura said, I didn't know you played rock 24/7. Oh, honey, it's on all the time.
Yeah, just this is what you do. You just, if you have an iPhone, Android phone, you get Kiki.fm. If you're on the internet, Kiki.fm. You have an Alexa, say Alexa enable Kiki.fm. And we even have a QR code, which you have to whatever. So
Andy, thank you. Thank you for the how's it going sticker. Thank you.
I'll talk sexy all night if you want. But, it's very easy to get Kiki.fm. People listen to us all around the world. A lot of people in California this morning were listening, and we appreciate, and I mean this wholeheartedly. It's no BS, people. We appreciate all your support. Absolutely. So thank you for keeping Kiki.fm on the air.
And also, Al, how does everybody do a shout out? We need shout outs from you guys.
It's very easy. You go to your phone. There's 3 little lines on the left-hand side. You hit those lines, and it will walk you through it. I'll put it up on the Kiki.fm Facebook page. We've got a lot of shout-outs. I haven't got a chance to put them all on there, but they're in rotation, and they're pretty darn good. And some people sound pretty professional, I'll tell you. I mean,
I love it. I love it.
They're really, really good. So, but thank you again for your support, and that's what it's all about. It's about music and just... It's connecting people. And that's what we've been talking about tonight. It's connecting with all of you, connecting with friends. And we have friends we never knew we had before. I met Scott once, and we didn't even know who each other was. And I haven't met him before. I have never met him before. And I hope to meet him again soon.
I know.
And
Mark got to meet up with him not too long ago.
Right. And the nice thing about, I'm going to measure his shoe size next time I see if he really is a 13.
Why are you doing that?
Because 13 is not normal. Is it?
It is.
13 is a big foot.
It is a big foot, but it is normal.
Maybe you should nickname him Bigfoot. I just say,
I don't know.
It's Bigfoot from a thorn.
You guys are ridiculous.
On
but
Kiss
anyway,
108 FM.
So maybe
in the morning.
Maybe we'll be on Saturday night. No promises, but I will put something out there. We'll see how the day goes.
Because the dollar's going to be here. We got a lot of things going on Saturday.
Our daughter already has 5 million plans already. She's going to be here for 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, "Oh, I'm going to see
Maury Fuller's son has
one.
a 13 size shoe too.
See, do you see what I mean?
Oh my God!
He's 6 feet tall.
He's the Bigfoot number 2. Oh my God!
It is real.
And Peter Michaels, we'll look forward to seeing you on Friday night. It's going to be great to see you again. Yay. And thank you from Kiki.fm and the YouTube channel here, Kiki Classic Rock. And we got a lot more on the way, and it's going to be great.
You guys are awesome. We love you so much. Hopefully you had fun tonight.
Say goodnight to Dave.
Dave?
Yeah, Graham.
Huh?
Graham 57.
Oh, Graham.
Yeah, Graham. Well, if I say goodnight to Dave, she knows what I'm talking about. Nobody else does.
I don't even know what you're talking about. But anyway.
And Mike says we're awesome. I don't know.
No, you're awesome.
See, Mike can't even spell elf. He retracted the statement. He put ELD because he's getting old like me.
So it's Bill's Tylenol PM time.
Okay, that's good.
We're happy for that. And guys, again, we love you so much. Sorry about the rant tonight, but you know what?
It's okay.
You're going to have a positive day
every
single day going forward from this moment on because you all are the best.
No, wait, before you go, Carol Jean, newsflash here, she got a couch in.
Yes.
But I've been listening. So,
all right, put pictures up. You want to see the new leather
Carol
couch.
Jean, during the broadcast tonight, she got a leather couch. Is that correct?
I'm sure it's very comfy.
Really?
Yeah.
So when we go visit her, we'll have something to sit on.
That's right.
Or maybe, is it a pull that we can sleep on it? Right?
It's a couch, Al. Of course you can sleep on it.
Oh, okay.
So guys, have an awesome rest of the week. Have an awesome night tonight.
Tree Farm.
We
Oh
love you
my
guys
God!
so
You
so
guys
much.
smell this right now? This smells so darn good.
Why do I
Oh my God, I love it. All right.
I really don't know.
Remember,
Mhm. Are you done?
my
you
sinuses are
done
clear now. I feel rejuvenated.
Oh my gosh! Imagine if they had a Vicks Vapor Rub candle.
Yeah, but you know what?
I wouldn't get it. I like my mother used to shove that up my nose all the time.
What couch you gonna? She says she's gonna be staining her couch. How's she gonna stain her
Yes,
couch?
it's a couch. I'll be retreating and restaining.
Oh,
What?
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 Wait, you messed it up already? Just got delivered? What'd you do?
Laura, nice to see you. Thank you everyone for
Laura,
being here.
wow, this smells so good.
And Kathy
Tree
and
farm.
Mark and Candy and Kurt and Kathy Waddle and Etta the cat and Ario Gina and Gina and Kurt
Right.
and Scott. And
Right.
if I'm forgetting you, I'm so sorry, but I love each and every one of you. Remember to be kind to everyone.
And don't forget, I don't mean to interrupt you here.
I can't even think.
No, but this is pretty good.
Okay.
So we talked about it in the last broadcast on October 15th in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, the Stadium Theater. Foghat is coming to Rhode Island. Foghat.
Slow ride.
Okay, stop singing. So Foghat's coming to the Stadium Theater in Woonsocket. Guess who booked tickets to go see Foghat? Kurt Andrews and his family.
I'm like, I know.
They're staying over in Providence. He said I have no room at my house. I'm sorry, Kurt.
Thank you, Laura.
But he's going to go see Foghat at the Stadium Theater in Woonsocket October 15th. So we're very excited about that.
Fun show.
It's going to be a fun show.
Foghat puts on a great
show. I never cared for them, but I saw them in concert one time with Kiki right after she did the interview with Roger Earl.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. The crowd was off the rocker.
If you guys,
oh my God,
if Foghat comes near you,
right?
Please go and see them.
Right.
I don't know what it is, but the audience goes berserk.
They're not even on drugs or anything.
It's so fun.
Right.
And also
Where does Kurt live? He lives in a house.
Steve Jerry, John Payne, Lou Graham, the 80s Rock Tour. If that comes anywhere near you, please go and see that as well.
80s Rock Tour, the Voices of Classic Rock.
Voices of Classic Rock, yes.
They're doing some stuff with Kansas and some other groups as well, too.
They're doing a lot. And they have
really
a lot of fun stuff lining up.
Right.
So.
Like, Slow Ride is a great song by Foghat.
Yep.
And we look forward to seeing them. We're looking forward to be talking more about Foghat. And we'll be playing some Foghat music right here at Kiki.fm.
So remember to be kind to everyone because, like I always tell you guys, you never know what the person next to you is going through that day. And there was an instance over the weekend. Someone just literally looked at me and said, "Hey, how are you?" I'm like, "Hi." I don't know. It's just the simplest things. And I try to do that as well, even though I'm really in my dungeon constantly. Like I'm always at my desk. But when I get out, I try to realize who's around me. And like, it's true. Just a simple hello or, hey, like your sweater or, oh my gosh, that handbag, girl, can I have it? You know, it just.
Oh my God. You're not going to steal it.
No, I wouldn't do that.
No, but when somebody talks to you, just stop what you're doing, look them in the face, and don't pretend they're talking to you.
Actually, let me tell the quick story that happened in the bakery on Sunday. So, was it Sunday?
Yeah.
Saturday. So, there was a beautiful woman in there, and she was picking up a cake. And I noticed, and she was with her fiance, who I found out later.
Listen to this.
So, on top of the cake, there were fresh purple roses. And I'm like, I turned to her and I said, "Oh my gosh, that cake looks absolutely beautiful." Well, the wrong thing to say, but the right thing to say, because she went on to let me know that the bakery had completely screwed up her order. Like it was bad. But I turned to her and I said, "You know what?" I said, and she let me know that she was getting married the following day. So she was like this poor girl was completely stressed out. And I looked at her and I said, "You know what?" I said, "You're going to have such a wonderful day tomorrow. And this is going to be a completely distant memory for you. You're not even going to remember this all happened because you're going to have so much fun with your friends and your family." And she looked at me and she goes, "You know what? You're absolutely right."
Now I'm watching this whole thing go down.
He's in the car.
I'm in the car.
Like, what's going on?
I'm in the car. Okay, in the car, and the bakery has all glass windows. So I see this young lady, you know, and her hands are going very Italian, like she's like getting mad or something, and like going on. And then all of a sudden, I see Kiki talking to her. Then I see this girl like touching Kiki and smiling.
Yeah, she was talking about my hair.
She's talking but this girl was gorgeous looking, but she's getting married the next day. Kiki and her communicated.
But you know why?
Why?
I started the conversation with her.
Right.
I started it. And I think one thing I would love for you guys to do this week is to just step outside of your comfort zone. When you go to I don't care if it's the Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree. I don't care if it's anywhere you go. Take a little step outside of your comfort zone this week and report back. And let's see how it goes. Because you know what? I do that all the time.
Yeah, but there's some weird people out there.
Well,
I mean, I understand.
I don't know.
I understand what you're saying, and I agree with it. But
it's fine. It's fine.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's all good.
But if they don't respond, that's fine. But as you're saying, reach out of your comfort zone, which I think is very important.
Yeah.
Talk to them, and you help this young lady.
I didn't help her.
But listen, the way I was observing it, this girl was pissed.
She was pretty mad.
Pretty mad. And I'd seen her arms going up in the air. And I mean, the bakery is full of people. And she's going like, and then all of a sudden, I said to myself, does Kiki know her? Is she a friend or whatever? She's like touching her and like, oh, thank you. And they walk out the door together. Oh, have a nice day. And I said to Kiki, what was that about? And she told you the story. Man, a bad situation. The bakery messed up. Things happen in life or whatever. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
At the end of the day,
just get your money back.
She was right. I'm sure she did.
Right.
At the end of the day, she was going to have a beautiful day the next day. She
right.
was getting married.
Get married.
Her fiance was right next to her. I'm like, you know what? You guys are going to have so much fun. And that's what it's all about. That's what I mean when, I say, like, just reach out to a stranger. It doesn't matter. Because they could be going through something. Now, this poor girl was so upset. Like, she was
upset.
Honestly, I think she would have thrown the cake at someone. That's how mad she was.
I'm not kissing your ass, but I think if you didn't interrupt her or
stop.
No. But I saw a bad situation. She walked out of the place with a cake in hand, with her fiance, waving, have a nice day, whatever. So I mean, that's what life is about: helping each other, connecting with each other.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about.
Something simple.
Something simple.
It's free.
Right.
It's free to be nice.
Right.
Just saying.
Right now, I'm going to connect with the sleep man because I'm going to bed.
So, guys, again, just know that you're amazing. Each and every one of you. You are amazing. And I love each and every one of you. I truly, truly do. I'm so glad we're all here together, enjoying this fun music ride. And I will see you soon. I will see you really, really soon. You guys are the best. You really, really are. Love you guys. And I'll let you know when I'm coming back. Maybe Saturday. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to send you a big heart right now. Night, guys. Mwah.
Thank you, Candy. I love you, Candy.
And thank you so, so much. Good night.